Hi everybody and welcome to AFTV Matchday Live. Big game tonight. Third place Notts Forest taking on Arsenal in second place. I am your host Laurie. Got an esteemed panel starting to my right. Sorry, left. Left even.
Good start.
To our left. We've got Liv in the building. Let's give her a quick round of applause.
Big up, Liv.
We've also got Christian in the building.
Big up, Christian.
To my immediate left, we've got Dan in the building.
Big up, people.
And to my far right, we have... Introduce yourself.
Oh, people don't know me. Jack. I've got to introduce myself.
Laurie, did you forget his name?
It's not my name. I see you every day.
Hold it out.
That is really bad. So cheeky.
And we've got Charlene.
I remember mine.
Introduce yourself. Who's that guy again?
No one clapped for him last week.
Last week was last week. We go again.
And now this week,
And now he forgets
the
my
hosts
name.
don't know your name. What are you going to have next week?
Freudian slip. But yeah, listen, guys, let's get down to business. Serious game tonight. Let's start with Jack, actually. How are you feeling about this game today?
I'm trying to find positivity in it, but I'm deflated after the weekend. It's going to be a tough game, but if we want to look at it on the brighter side, it's a great game to make a statement if we can. So
I'm assuming you think the title's gone, right?
Oh, I said that when we drew to Everton in November. I was checked out when we lost to Everton. I was fully checked out when the board didn't do anything in January. So for me, I'm long past that point, unfortunately.
Just a quick question to all: is there anyone in here put their hands up who think that the title is still on? I mean, I know mathematically it is still on, but is there anyone in here who believes that Arsenal do have a chance of turning things around and winning the title?
Laurie, I genuinely think if you have belief, what's the point?
It's a good start.
I'm not trying to be negative. No. I don't want to be negative, but it's not going to happen. 100%. The only reason I now want Arsenal, I never want Arsenal to not play well or to lose. I want Arsenal to win and play well. But all we've got to now focus on is the Champions League. So I don't want us to completely crumble and fall apart and fan base rip each other up, teams in shambles and in pieces. We still have something to play for in this season. If you ask me, do I think we're going to win the Champions League? The answer is no. I think there are better teams more well equipped to go and win it. But we still have a chance. So let's not fall apart. Let's not go into absolute shambles and drop down the league and have people laughing at us. Let's stay together. Let's stay compact. Let's put in a performance tonight because we have a big game coming up against PSV. And then maybe we'll have a bigger game coming up against Real Madrid or Atletico if we can get through. So let's just not fall apart. I think the league is gone. I don't think that's even being too negative. It's 11 points.
So there's no one here that thinks that the league is on. Charlie, you sort of hinted at you think it might still be on.
Oh, I didn't hint, Laurie. I definitely made it very clear that I don't feel like this season's our season. I just feel like with the injuries and the suspensions and just everything that we've been faced with this season, I just feel like it's not going to happen. We didn't get in the players that we needed in order to get us over the line. I just cannot see it happening for us this season. I really do hope that, we as fans are wrong and, 100%. Some miracle happens because, like you said, mathematically it is still possible, but I just cannot see it happening.
Yeah, you're right. Listen, pretty much everybody I've spoken to in the fan base, both in person and online, said after Saturday that was probably it. Obviously, the club, I've heard Mikel Arteta today, is trying to sound positive. You expect him to do that, don't you, Dan? But realistically, it's all done. So, a game like tonight, how important is this game tonight, do you think?
Well, look, I mean, I said earlier on that the pressure was off, and I kind of changed to say that it's less intense now, the pressure, because I feel like a lot of us have tapped out, and I think although the players have probably not, and the manager certainly has not, I do feel like there'll be a different feel about this pressure-wise now. So, of course, it's important because we want to ensure that we can bounce back because it's momentum in football, right? And you don't want to now go into a stage where we're struggling for a win and when was the last time we won a game type attitude. You don't want to get into that situation. So for me, it's an important game. I think it's going to be a tough game because I'm a big fan of what Forest have done. I think the way they're going to set up, I think there's a blueprint of how to play Arsenal, and I don't expect them to be coming up against us any differently. So I do think it's an important game, and it's one that I want to win. But I'm a little bit like the guys, really. I'm a little bit deflated, and I've not got the confidence we can pick up 3 points tonight. And sometimes you've just got to be honest and realistic about things, haven't you? And I can't give this fake positivity. I've got to say what it is. You know, I'd love to sit here and say we're going to win 3-0 tonight and please everybody. I don't think we're going to though, Laurie.
Liv, we've not heard much from you. What do you think?
No, it's bleak, isn't it? I mean, well, yeah, I think the title hopes are done. But at the same time, I've just told myself, do you know what? Instead of, looking to the end of May or whatever, I'm just going to try and enjoy the game and the journey. Because otherwise, do you know what I mean? You've got to protect your mental health. You have to.
That's so true.
You have to.
No,
so that's what I'm
point.
trying to do. I'm just trying to enjoy the game that we all know and love and just, see what happens in the summer. And that's all I can do, really.
No, you're absolutely right. Jack, coming to you then. No doubt you've seen the team.
Why are we laughing every time?
Every time he says my name.
We're just pleased that he's actually remembered it.
We've been in the same office for 2 years.
That is
2 years
insane,
of seeing each other every day.
What is your reason?
Let's talk about the team. Right. So yeah, you've seen the team. Are you happy with it?
Well, the other change is Jorginho for Partey, right?
Yeah.
I've not heard if if you guys have, whether there's an injury or not, because I think Partey's on the bench. But the only thing I think of is Palace. Forest are a team who they're really, really good out of possession. So maybe we're just trying to get someone that's a little bit tidier on the ball just to dictate, because they don't want the ball, they want to suck it up and counter. So maybe he's a bit tidier. But I do think in transition, how they play with Alanga, his pace might be something that's exposed. But look, we are so limited that it is literally one change and then. Whether anyone
Here's a strange one.
Anyone wanted Sterling starting?
I am a little surprised though, because I think Partey out of the midfielders, he's probably been the most consistent one this season.
That's why I think he might put a double pivot of Jorginho and Rice more. I'd be surprised if Rice is in this attacking 8 as much in this game. I might be wrong, but I certainly believe it should be more of a double pivot. I think Jorginho and transition, and like Jack said, I don't know if I can see that working, if I'm honest there. But look,
a little issue as well over the legs in midfield, isn't it, with Jorginho in them stuck in the middle there.
I mean, do we think that's tactical? Do we think Partey's got a knock? Like, why would he do that?
I think Partey's been playing a lot of football. I don't think Partey had his best game. I think he was a bit overshadowed by Rice having a poor game, but I don't think Partey was good at all against West Ham.
No one played well against
No
West
one
Ham.
played well, but I don't think our midfield clicked in any way at any point in the game. Not helped out by having an attack that's never played together before. Well, 15 minutes against Leicester. But look, switching signing up, maybe the double pivot makes sense. I agree though, Jorginho, if you're being counter-attacked and caught out of possession with Jorginho as a 6, it's not good news. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're in possession. We have the majority of the possession, and Rice can have a better game than he had against West Ham as well.
I mean, you talk about possession, and there's been a lot of talk recently in football about how possession football's dying, and that teams who are hitting possession teams on the break are getting a lot more success than. I would imagine that tonight even, that we are going to have the majority of the possession, and Forest will look to hit us on the counter. We've spoken about Alanga, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs-White. They've got some pacey guys in there, yeah?
Yeah, they have. I said earlier on, don't sleep on Elliot Anderson. I think he's been an absolutely superb signing for Nottingham Forest. So I do think they've got some players that can hurt us, and we all know what Chris Wood's about. He's not going to get the ball and run rings around you, but he's going to make it very difficult for people, cause havoc and a nuisance of himself. I think when you look at the pace and power that Nottingham Forest have got, we all know what Callum Hudson-Odoi and Alanga can do. So defensively, we're going to have to be sound tonight. But if I'm honest with you, we don't really have any excuses at the back. You know, all of our players are fit at the back. They're fit in midfield. We all know where our problems are, and that's certainly in the front three. And I would actually go as far to say is I think the front three that Nottingham Forest have got, even when we have our best front three, they're still a very, very good front three that Nottingham Forest have got in comparison to us. You know, so I don't think it's better, but I do. I mean, Saka's an unbelievable player. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But if you look on form, you'd probably say that they are better than us this season up front. Yeah. You know, you would say that. So on paper you might not, but certainly this season on form-wise, you would say that. Yeah. And
there's an argument. There's an argument that obviously Chris Wood over Havertz this season, 100%.
Yeah.
Put Hudson-Odoi over Martinelli, or even Alanga. If you had to put Alanga on the left, definitely been better than Martinelli. Saka's not a question, but yeah. There's an argument that 2 out of 3 of Nottingham Forest's attackers are better than 2 out of 3 of our best attackers.
I think
it just shows where we're at in attack, man. How have we ended up in this position?
Seriously, we didn't sign anyone. It's absolutely insane.
How? Why?
So the game's about to start. I just want to go around the room and ask for predictions Let's start to my far right, Jack.
No, we're going to laugh at
Introduce yourself and
I
your
reckon
score
Laurie's
prediction.
going to get Jack's name wrong today. That's one of my
Bingo.
predictions.
1-1. Just slight positivity. I don't know how much I believe it, but 1-1.
Charlene, I know I asked you earlier, but for the benefit of the people watching now.
Yes, I do believe that we are going to bounce back and we are going to get 3 points today. So I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal.
That's what we expect from the queen of positivity. Dan.
100%. I'm not the king of positivity, and I don't have faith tonight. I'm gonna
That's because
go.
we're not married, Dan.
I know one day it will happen. You know, when I ask you for the
We can all dream.
when I ask you for the 50th time, you might say yes. But you know what? I've got to be realistic. I think we're gonna lose this one, guys. I'm gonna go 2-0, but I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, and that my future wife is right.
Christian.
If I was being honest, then I would say something more similar to what Dan said. But I want to be positive, so I'll say 1-1.
No. So that's as positive you're going to get.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I actually don't think a draw away at Nottingham Forest is a bad result. Obviously, if you're going for a title in the scenario that we're in, it is. But if this was early in the season, we drew 1-1 here, I don't think we would be fuming. So
Well,
yeah,
we did beat them earlier in the season at our place 3-0.
Yeah, we did.
But it's also fair to say that Forest at home have been quite strong. In fact, they're on a run of 6 games without defeat at home.
The only team to beat Liverpool this season as well in the
Liv.
league. So.
Realistically, 1-0 to Forest, but I don't like to put those sorts of things out into the
You just
universe.
did. You just did.
No, I take it back. 1-1. Yeah.
Right, I'm going 2-2. I'm going for the proverbial Desmond. I do think there'll be a little bit of a bounce back. I think we can't get much worse than Saturday, to be honest. But I do think there is some pride amongst the team, amongst the players.
Laurie thinks we're scoring 2 goals.
Well, yeah, I don't know how I arrived at that, but I just think that there'll be goals in this game. So yeah, I'm fancying us to hold on for a draw. I'd love to predict a win, but unfortunately we're not in our best moment. I think Forest at their place is a very difficult ask. So if we get a draw today, I won't be complaining. Especially as we all think the title's gone anyway.
Do you think Marino scores?
Nikhil Marino. Eminem.
Also, I got a bone to pick. You can't say his name
He
right.
can't. He can't. We tried to teach
I
him
know,
last
he
week.
did.
Every
Me say
single
it
time.
We tried to
wrong.
teach him.
Marino.
Marino.
That's right.
Marino.
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 Yeah, just how it's
Here we go.
spelled.
Right, we're underway. Let's go.
Every time I watch a video of Laura's,
Every
Mourinho
time.
up front. I'm like, fucking.
And then I ended up saying it on the starting 11. I was like, wait, how do you know?
Oh, come on, boys.
Let's go.
Is anyone a fan of this kit yet, or?
I would be. If
I
we,
mean-
Looks better in the summer. Oh, top.
Can't stand it.
It looks like the guy from Monsters Inc. What's his name?
yeah, that's solid.
It looks a bit
Solid.
childish, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You know, yeah.
It does.
Forest have made a statement of intent to come out of the blocks. Sharp.
I'm a fan of this ball, though.
That's
No, I am. No, seriously.
It's the last
So
one.
it's a
the last
throwback
one,
to
isn't
the
it?
04-05 Premier League ball.
Yeah, I think.
And it's the last ever Nike
It's,
ball that they're
Mikel
doing.
Arteta's got a problem with it. Huh? He was mentioning football.
No, that was the Carabao one.
Come on,
wasn't
let's go.
But I
Come
mean,
on,
the ball
Ethan.
does have an
Oh,
impact.
Love that.
nice.
Love that,
Nice,
Ethan.
nice.
Pass
not
went a
so
bit
much.
astray, but a nice little touch there.
Um,
We were saying, weren't we, that Forest would gladly
between
let us
the
have
lines
possession,
already.
but
Look
in
at
the
this
first couple of
space.
minutes,
yeah.
Look at this space.
First minute.
What's happening, man? Come on, get on these.
It looks like a double pivot. It looks like Rice and Jorginho next to each other.
you can see that Forest are confident.
Yeah, that's what I wanted though, Christian. Yeah, I want to see a double pivot here today. I don't want to be seeing Jorginho left and Rice. Oh, get this away.
Yeah, I agree.
Risky.
You know what I'm saying? Nice.
Hopefully
That's good.
it
Come
gets
on
you a
then.
better Odegaard as well. I remember last season we
Oh.
played. I think was it Liverpool we played. We done the
What?
Jorginho.
What is
that?
this guy doing?
it? Sorry, what was that?
He just
Bro, what was
Wait.
that?
That's like when you
Maybe
press the
this
wrong
is
button on
confusing
FIFA
him
and
a
it
bit.
passes instead of shoot. Like,
He looked like he's having a kick
Jesus.
about
that's how I play
what
FIFA.
is this guy doing there? Did you see that? What is wrong with
The
it?
red must have confused him.
What the hell was that?
Forest's kit.
Jeez.
Oh, dear.
Ground looks packed. I'm sure it's pretty lively up there. It
It's
can be
a
a
great
bit of a
atmosphere.
culture.
It's a great
I've been up
atmosphere.
there
City
a couple
Ground's
of
horrible. I went
times.
up 2 years ago when they did our title hopes. They were popping fireworks up and everything. They stayed up, didn't they?
Oh,
Good
nice.
tackle, Marino.
Nice.
Come on.
Unlucky.
Oh.
Well, that was 1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were awful, absolutely terrible. It's because he was playing party at right back again. That obsession. Oh, what are you doing, man?
He's so reckless.
It's booked.
This guy.
That's a booking,
This
isn't it?
guy is
Oh.
so
I'm sorry, but
2
this guy,
minutes into the
what is going on
game.
with
We're
this guy?
2 minutes in. He is so
Now he's got to go the
reckless.
rest of the game.
I'm
Do you
not
know what?
feeling
Can I
this
revise
fella.
my score prediction?
Look at this guy, man.
No, that was.
What? I'm just not feeling this guy. He needs to stop flicking his hair about and actually get on with the defence, man.
To be fair, his hair looks quite
You know,
nice.
the only defence I have for Calafiori, he's not a left back.
No,
He
but
shouldn't be in this. He's not a left back.
Don't give him that out with it. That's
Why?
just bad football.
If William Saliba's playing right back and he gets beat like that and pulls it like
No,
there's
why
what
is
you
it
do, you
the
go
right
to
back
centre
then?
back.
No, hold on. The
Centre
point-
back should not be in that position on the pitch.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the point I'm trying to
Calafiori
make
is a centre back. Yeah, he's
Why is
playing
he
out
playing
of
at
position.
left back then, Christian?
Well, Ben White's a centre
Because
back.
this
He's
is what
playing
six
Arteta
of them,
does.
man.
This is what he does.
Don't get me wrong. You
Projects
shouldn't be
change
getting booked in the
position.
second minute.
Oh,
and
that
getting
was
beat
the
like
point
that.
I was
He's
gonna
not-
make.
he's not a left back.
That was horrendous. That was almost as bad as his
Bloody
mistake at the
terrible.
weekend. What's happening here? Get up.
You've now
on.
got to do another 80 odd minutes plus if he stays on the pitch.
I agree with
2
you. I
minutes
agree
in.
with
A
you.
yellow card.
Another one.
And
Wait,
he's on.
For?
He's booked there.
who
That
is
was
Is
a booking
no.
though. He kicked the ball, smashed it straight at us.
No, I think Gabriel
He
tried
stood
to
in
take
the way
a
of the free
quick
kick,
Yeah,
so he
he's
just
got in
kicked
the
it
way.
against
Why is this guy struggling to defend when we bought him £40 million to defend as one of the best defenders? What's happening here?
Who are you talking about, sorry?
Talking of introductions,
Calafiori.
but we should introduce our man here, Frank.
Introduce yourself.
Information
Do you know what,
station.
Laurie?
Introduce yourself.
Big up, Frank.
Laurie, I thought you'd forgotten about me as well. I'll be honest. But yes, guys, the information station is back, and I'm just going to hit
That's
you
because
with.
there was no information for you to give.
No, I'll give you some positive information. Actually,
Right, please do.
actually, Laurie, Nottingham Forest have lost 7 of their last 8 Premier League games against us, with the exception being a 1-0 home win in May 2023. So we're going quite a way back since Nottingham Forest have actually beat us in the Premier League. We have lost just 2 of our last 22 Premier League away games, with those the games in between that being 15 wins and 15 draws, going unbeaten in each of their last 8. And Nuno Espirito Santo has lost his last 3 Premier League meetings with us. So, in terms of stats, they're definitely in our favour. And obviously, I've seen the lineup today. The only question that I've got about this is I don't understand why he's put Jorginho in over Thomas Partey. For me, Thomas Partey has definitely been our best midfielder this season, and for me, actually warrants a new contract. And the fact that he's taken him out of the team today really does surprise me, especially for a player like Jorginho. But I'm going to shed some positivity on the game. I know me and Charlene are going to fly the flag for positivity. I'm going to go 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Love that.
Go on, Frank.
Well, I do hope you're right.
Yeah.
Got Frank on
Right.
the team.
We had a corner which we played short, which was a bit.
What was the
surprising.
point of that stupid
No
corner?
point. The same. Did you see the free kick against West Ham?
Oh, don't.
Oh,
Went all the way back.
Gosh,
Bro, he passed it to Saliba and we ended up going to fucking David Raya.
Bloody
Oh
hell.
my days, man. The whole stadium was literally, I was in the ground, the whole stadium was like, fuck,
Yeah,
this is
man.
it, come on. And the whole stadium just like dropped
Deflated.
and deflated. It was
Yeah.
awful, man.
what happened to Mikel Marino there? Oh, he
Got one in the face.
Did he get
but
an
it was
elbow?
In
good.
the face.
Did he get an elbow?
It
He
looks
looked
like
at him
it.
as well.
He's elbowed it.
It's
forearm.
I mean, he
not
might
much
need
in
to-
it.
He might need to get up. If I'm honest. What was that, man? Jesus.
Got to run for a few
My
super.
God. I mean, crikey.
Gonna run for a few
Go on,
super
Declan.
chats while there's a
Well
break in
in,
play. Super chat here from Tevin Mayfield. Liverpool lucky again. No Haaland in the previous game, and now no Isak. Obviously, Isak is out with it looks like I think it was a groin injury today, so I don't think that Newcastle were going to risk him. And it'd be interesting to get your guys' thoughts on this one as well. Super chat here from Kalechi Asika. Guys, thoughts on Carragher's AFCON comments?
disgraceful,
Disgraceful. That wound me right up.
very poor.
It was his
Okay.
face. He needs to learn to
Yeah.
control his face. The way he scoffed.
He was
at
very
Michael
dismissive,
Richards.
wasn't it? Almost contemptuous.
It was rude,
Yeah, I thought that
unnecessary, and I can't stand the guy.
You know what? I honestly was a big fan of Neville and Carragher. I can't listen to the pair
Either
of
of them,
them.
honestly, they do
My
my
God,
absolute
man.
nut, mate.
Because
The amount of-
Liv makes a good point. It wasn't so much that what he said was, I think what he was trying to say, he didn't articulate himself very well.
Yeah.
Because of course the
'Cause I get the
Euros and
point.
the World Cup are
Yeah,
bigger than
of
AFCON.
course.
But
The way he
was,
said it.
It's the way he said it. It was his
Disrespectful.
and then the
dismissive nature,
scoffing,
the
his
scoffing,
face at the end.
very
Oh,
poor.
turn.
And then he's all in Rio Ferdinand's comments, calling him a clown, just for saying, well, actually, it is a big tournament.
Yeah, well,
He was quite respectful towards Carragher. He could have been rude about it.
The problem for me is like they're exact equivalents. They're continental tournaments. The Copa America the Euros and AFCON, they're continental tournaments. I mean, a hell of a lot to the players and the fans from that region.
Yeah.
So they're literally exact equivalents of each other. So I
Exactly.
don't know how you can weight one towards the other.
Oh, Ipswich are beating United at Old Trafford.
Wow. No, I think.
I tell you what, right? I know we've got some problems, but we are not Manchester United. They are the
You
dustiest
can always
team.
bank on that.
Honestly, man, I've seen some
terrible.
hilarious things, but
Mind you, United have gone behind in a few games recently and come back, so that
True,
that
but
scoreline
it's still-
probably
Yeah,
won't stay
but that's
that way.
with
Doesn't change where they are in the league, though, does it? 15th.
big moments from what's
Are
his
they
face who's
15?
injured.
They're 15th.
What's his name? Why have I forgotten his name?
Who?
Little one. Ahmad.
Amadiola.
Amendola,
he's the
yeah.
like only player that I rate on
In
there.
stature.
But still, the way they gas him up, though. I don't
Oh no,
think he's
yeah,
that good.
but that's
I
what
think
Man
he's
United-
brilliant.
They call him Ivorian Messi, man. Like,
Okay, that's all right. Chill.
that's a bit far.
That's a bit extreme.
I
Man.
think it's
Big up
brilliant.
to
He's a
Saïd,
good player,
but
but
that was-
Considering the absolute rubbish around
Oh,
him.
look at this, Jorginho. That's why you play him. Spinning on the ball.
But we keep giving the ball away though.
Yeah, it's been
It's been a bit
sloppy.
of a scrappy
Scrappy.
game, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Scrappy.
has.
It's Jaden Philogene with the goal for Ipswich, by the way, guys.
Okay.
And another super chat here from Kaiser Franz. I think this one's for you, Laurie.
Oh,
Hi,
dear.
guys. We need to talk up my idol, Ingrid Trandervolt. She's thinking of ending her biathlon career. As her biggest fan, it makes me cry.
Why is that for me though? Because he's been sending those.
I thought it was a you
Yeah,
reference.
so funny.
I don't know.
And wasn't there something about
We close them
hockey
down, please?
the
Why-
other day or something?
Go on. Is someone going to
What are
tackle?
we doing?
Oh my god.
I know he's quick, but he's not that quick.
Oh.
Come on, boys.
Come on, Eve.
It is a good game today, Odegaard.
I'm looking at his energy. He looks a bit more
On it.
purposeful today.
I don't know if we'll see proper inform Odegaard until either Ben White or Saka is back.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I
Not having
totally-
Saka on the
That's a
side.
fair
They-
point.
They
Tough one,
complement each other so well, and
But
I feel
also-
like that's a massive reason for the drop in form.
100%.
Because you remember at the beginning of last season, we was rigid, disjointed again.
Yeah.
But then after Dubai, everyone went back to their positions, and we had that.
that's
link
nice,
back.
but
Brilliant.
Go
Go on, Declan. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, Calafiori's scoring.
Calafiori, man.
Guy, man.
It's quite an open game now. I must admit, I
Yeah.
expect it to be a bit more cagey in this.
Also, the thing on Odegaard, he was playing well when he came back.
What a
Oh,
ball.
shit.
What a ball that is.
Oh my god.
That was Gibbs White, that ball, wasn't it?
when Saka was fit,
This is more end-to-end.
Odegaard was playing well. When he came back, when he played against Chelsea, there's
Yeah,
a few games.
see?
As soon as Saka went down, Odegaard's been not
What
the same.
I would say about Odegaard is when he's on form, there's very few players better to watch in a team than him.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like watching him
Very
a lot when he's on fire. When he's on
I do think he
bad,
relies on other players
I do.
to stay at his level.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how anyone can disrespect Saka, man. How good is that?
Yeah, because Saka without Odegaard
Yeah.
is fine. But Odegaard without
That's true.
Saka is a bit of
Facts.
a problem.
When do you guys think Saka will be back? I know it's.
They're
he's
saying it's
expected.
early, it's next month or
Oh.
something.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh.
Unlucky.
Oh.
This is better than West Ham already.
Yeah, 100%.
Mate, everything's better than that, honestly. Every single match. That was so poor.
pain in your eyes just then.
Oh, mate.
That was a
I
great
just had a
ball.
flashback to it. It was a
Yeah,
lot.
man. I'll tell you what, he's going to be a special talent this evening.
I would have.
I've been telling you guys about him.
Yeah, he's
So
a baller.
good. You have.
He's a baller, man.
I'm worried he's going to get injured.
Saka weren't
man.
even doing this at 17.
What's
What
your
he's
plan
doing.
when Saka comes back? Where are you putting?
I'm putting Ethan in the middle with
Yeah.
Odegaard and having
You
Saka
going
right.
Odegaard left, or are you going to?
Odegaard in
this is
8. Yeah.
overlap.
Hit it,
Shoot!
hit it, Ethan.
I don't mind.
Fair
it.
enough for the effort.
See, I think Ethan's finishing is too good to play as a 10.
Maybe you're right.
I know what you mean.
You
I
can't
Want him
drop
in
Saka
a
in
more
it.
attacking position.
I know what you mean.
I do
yeah.
like him in that right hand position.
I do
Yeah.
as well.
I would have
Same.
played him up
Like
front.
that
today.
is my favourite.
I would've
I
played
wouldn't
him
hate
up
trying
front.
him
I would've
in
played him
like
up
a
front.
false
He's
nine.
played striker for the
He wanted
academy.
Raya up front. What are you talking about?
Huh?
He wanted Raya up front. He was
No, but did you
impressed
see that
with
little
it.
cameo at West Ham? That was the most
Raya?
exciting moment.
Browse got dusted.
Brilliant.
I think they timed that sprint at about 32 miles an hour?
It's the fastest
Was it?
Premier League sprint this season
Really?
from a goalkeeper.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, for a
No. In the whole of the Premier League this season.
For any player.
I thought it was just in that game.
No way.
Are you joking, Frank?
I thought.
Wait,
no,
check your
Frank,
info
check
desk.
that.
Unless this is
Unless
a misinformation station. Let me double check that actually. I'm sure I saw that earlier.
Ran faster than a Dharma
No, but it was
Traore.
only-
There was
It was
definitely
only
a
over-
stat along those lines,
I
but
think
I
it
will
was the
double check
quickest
that.
recorded in the game.
I think it was in that game, yeah.
But it was only over X amount of yards. So it wasn't like 100 metres. But even so, it got most people out the seat, which is pretty much more
I'd
than
left.
anyone
I'd
else
left
did
by
that.
Did you leave early?
Wait, we've got info station. We've got a VAR check.
That's all right.
Whoops.
You left at what time?
91.
But what's the point? Even if we drew, like, it didn't.
Yeah,
we
but
just
you
stay
don't
and,
leave
you know,
early.
support the team.
No,
I always
there were
stay right to the
queues and
end.
everything. Usually I stay, but it was too bad.
I was very depressed.
I always stayed to the end, but I can appreciate why some people leave.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
see crap performances like that. do you know what I mean?
Depressing.
Usually I wouldn't, but I just think the whole circumstance of
Was you
title
making a
was
statement
done.
like a protest, as if to say?
Nah.
Walking out.
No, because I've stayed.
Stomping out.
We've lost games. We've played worse, and I've left.
Oh.
I think just the whole circumstance of the title being gone, because this was before Liverpool played as well.
Yeah.
So there was still a bit of hope. I was just sad, man. I just wanted to get out there and go home.
Man City taking the lead against Spurs. Erling Haaland.
Who's playing?
Hmm?
Oh, he obviously. He's back. I didn't know he was back.
He scored from the bench.
Well, he has scored. Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know he was back.
What a talent he is.
I knew he was good.
Special
Yeah.
guy, mate.
He was sitting on the bench and he just nodded it in.
Powerful header.
Frank, what happened with that stat?
Yeah, I stand corrected. It was the game. Apologies.
That's why he dismissed it.
Yeah. What was it in that game?
Yeah, it was in that game.
But certainly it was impressive, though, wasn't it?
It was
He started
impressive.
Way behind Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Not only did he outpace him, but if you look at it again,
Cruyff turned him as
Cruyff
well.
turned and the ball over the
Yeah,
top.
it was nice.
Yeah, so maybe
It's the best
stick him up
individual
front.
bit of skill from Arsenal the whole game.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Jeez.
It's done all
god.
right. It's done all right.
Right, try and
Don't
pass
do
the
nothing
ball, keep it,
stupid.
please. Come on, that's it. Come back, nice. Mind you, Raya was at fault for Lewis Skelly getting sent off, in my opinion. Why was he
Yeah.
playing centre back, man? Come on.
I see what you mean. I think
know what I
he
mean?
thinks Lewis Skelly's going to win the ball.
I've seen
So if
Lewis
Lewis Skelly
Skelly
wins the ball, he's
to
got
be
to pass
fair
just
to
onto right there.
and
Lewis-
we're all massive fans of Lewis Skelly, but I did think he dawdled on the ball just that
Yeah.
little bit too
Yeah,
long.
I think
I'm
he was
a
more
fan
at
of
fault
Ethan
than
over
Raya was.
Lewis Skelly, but yeah, I agree.
Come on, let's
I've
go.
seen him do that a couple of times and he's got
He
away
does
with
it all the
On this
time.
occasion, he didn't.
Do you think it's an
There you
overconfidence?
go.
Oh, that was a good ball.
That was a lovely
Talk. That's it.
He just gets himself into those positions where he's got to use his body
But
to
he,
turn a player.
8 out
And
of 10
he's-
times he
that's
does
good.
do it.
He
though.
does. Well, 9 out of 10. It's
9
the
out of
first
10,
time
yeah,
he's made
yeah,
a mistake.
you're right.
Do you think it was the
So you
whole
can't blame him for
being
having
like
the
a natural
confidence to
centre
do it.
mid?
Oh,
He's
nice.
not
That's
usually
good from
the last
Odegaard.
one.
There we go.
Hit it,
Timber.
Timber. Good
Ah,
tackle.
too long.
Was a good tackle, man.
I thought he could have gone down there. Could have like kicked the.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow, what a
Dunno
ball that
about
is. And he's just got to
Uh-oh.
put him through, and he has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Brilliant.
Boss,
He
Gabriel.
has been
Brilliant.
our best player this
Big
season.
Gabs.
Best player, man.
He was getting a
Absolutely
bit of
love
stick at the
Gabriel.
beginning of the season. Even like last season, I remember
yeah.
like
Was
few people saying, I'm like,
I can't
really,
believe how anyone
Gabriel?
can. I think he's been Arteta's best signing. I
Yeah,
really,
since
honestly,
they
I
signed
really
him, he's
do. I
been
think he's been
immense.
exceptional.
I think he gets overlooked because of obviously Saliba.
Exactly.
So he's
Yeah.
very underrated.
He's been better than Saliba this
He has
season.
been because he
He
puts
has,
it in the
yeah.
back of the net as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a
27
monster from
million
set
for that.
pieces. Mate, what would he be worth now?
Oh no, what a
27
bloody
I reckon he's
bargain.
worth at
that
least
is a
90.
bargain.
Yeah,
Now,
he's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Shot.
man.
Shoot.
Hit it.
Deck! Oh, good shot.
He didn't want to
shot.
shoot though.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
didn't
didn't.
want
He
him.
was looking.
He was too hesitant.
He wanted to do
confident
anything
Rice
but
takes one
shoot
touch
them.
and hits that, man.
So confident Rice.
Nah, look, he was looking for the
Look,
pass first
yeah,
of all.
yeah.
He wanted to do anything
Yeah,
but
he did.
shoot.
And then by the time he'd shot, he was
Everyone was
closed down.
in. Yeah.
That was goal bound as well. You know,
I think the gap was still there.
yeah, that was gonna.
Yeah.
His eyes matched the shirt.
Aww.
Only Charlene. Only Charlene can see that. That is such a Charlene comment, isn't it? Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
do.
Here we go.
Mr. Set Piece coach.
Yova.
He ain't scored a set piece since when, people?
I told you they've
Oh,
found
shame,
found us out, mate.
I know,
We've
genuinely.
been found out.
it is
We're going to
Dec-
score
it
now.
is,
Go
go
on, where's Gabs?
It is December, Fulham away.
Oh yeah, Saliba.
Crazy, isn't it?
I
So you
don't
think?
even
No,
find
who
out.
was it? I can't
Yeah,
remember who it was now. I was there at the
had it
game.
against
Yeah, it was
Saliba or
Saliba.
something.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
it was Saliba, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Came off his. Oh no.
Was it Gabriel?
You see what Calafiori did there?
I didn't see.
He needs to
He
be a
could have
bit
got
more
another booking for that as
careful, you
well.
know.
Wait, I didn't
This
see.
guy,
I was
man.
too busy looking
What did he do?
elsewhere.
I didn't see it.
Did you not see that?
Yeah.
Bulldozes people.
Yeah, he just
without
bulldozed
a
the guy out
thought
the
of care in
way.
the
The guy is the most rash player.
And this goes back to what I was saying. That with that booking, I know Christian was making a point about playing out of position, but that was just a football decision that he got wrong.
Yeah.
Just dragging a man back like that. It's
That's-
like-
Would you have left him though? Once he beats you, would you just leave him?
Well, you got to. He was in the wrong. There was other players there that could have come across. That was way too early to be doing that.
I'm not saying I'm going to wait till the end of the season, but Calafiori and Marino so far, no, man, not for me.
Well, certainly
But you gotta give him
Marino's
more
case,
time,
he
but yeah,
came
it's
with an
just-
injury, didn't he? He didn't have a pre-season, so
And
he's
just from
playing
what I've
catch-up.
seen, like early
Go
doors.
on.
Go on then.
Oh, there you go.
That was lovely.
Get out of the way of him, man. Why is this guy in the
What's
way?
going on, guys?
What's standing next
What's
to
this
each other?
spacing? Yeah.
Go on, Ethan.
Go on.
Pace.
Who's there? Who's there?
Should have been Marino.
That angle.
Where is Marino?
fooled me.
Isn't he supposed to be our
That was a
striker?
great little ball in by one there. There was no one there to
Come
attack
out,
it.
come out.
Oh, that's good.
Unlucky, Leo. It's a corner though.
Get a set piece.
Dan, you was correct on the set piece, by the way. It was the Fulham game on December the 8th that we last scored from a corner.
Oh, I'm so glad. See, I should be in your position, Frank.
Do you want to swap? I keep getting things wrong. So.
No, man, I'm joking. Trust me, you don't want me up there. I'll get loads wrong, bro.
I'm going to back Calafiori. I like it. I think he's a good player. I think, don't get me wrong, he's made mistakes. He's been beat a few times. Like I said, because he's, I think, playing out of position. I think he is a centre-back.
Do you not think
But
he's better going forward, though, Christian?
He's good going forward. Obviously, the goal against City, the goal against
Wolves, yeah.
Wolves,
He
which
used to
won
be a
us the
striker,
game.
didn't he? Well, growing up.
Apparently,
he
yeah.
said.
Calafiori.
Yeah.
But like
Mate,
he's
stick
also
him up.
still young. I think he looks like an experienced player. He's played
looks
in
older,
big
doesn't he?
games for
Yeah.
Italy. He's 22.
Go wide.
Like a young player like this for 45 mil, I think it's a good signing. If I could go back, I wouldn't not sign him. He's going to make mistakes.
I think he just needs to improve
Lots
on
of
his
potential,
decision
right?
making. It's been
I
a few
agree, I
games
agree.
where he's made-
Positionally, I'm not sure. I think, like you say,
Oh, that's
left
a great
back,
ball.
not sure. That's a great ball. Go on.
Brilliant.
Nice.
And again, he was in the middle.
Go on.
It's not his fault because he's not got the instincts of a striker.
Nice, Trossard. That's quality, though.
Ref.
Ref, we'll have that.
We've had the foul.
That was
Yes.
Rice, sorry. That was Rice in the middle
was
there. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't got the instincts of
No,
a
it's
striker.
Yeah, we ain't got one, though, have we? We just ain't got a striker.
I'm more convinced on Calafiori than Marino out of those two signings.
Marino, I think that's like not even an upgrade on El Neni, is it? Crikey.
That's hard.
Well, it's not, though. I don't-
That's
El
harsh.
Neni was at least honest.
He's got
Do you know
4
what
goals this season.
Oh, you've got
Yeah,
to
I
put
know.
some
Which
is
respect
more than
on
Odegaard.
Elneny,
I mean? Crazy. Oh, don't. It's crazy, isn't it?
No, I think to be fair to him, he's not even had a pre-season at the club. We need to give him time. And he had an injury, didn't he? He had
What
the-
was it? A shoulder in training?
Yeah,
Shoulder
Gabriel
fracture.
broke his shoulder in
Yeah,
his first
man.
training session.
So I don't think we should write him off yet.
Why we keep getting these shoulder injuries and stuff in training? What are they doing?
It was Gabriel that did it to him, wasn't
The
it?
hamstring seems to be more common. We've got 3 players out currently with a hamstring injury.
Yeah, madness.
So that makes me
That's
question.
good.
Good delivery.
That was a brilliant
That was a great
cross.
ball.
Oh, that could have been.
Was that Rice?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. His deliveries are sick.
Oh, well played.
Odegaard looks a bit sharper today.
I think
But-
we've
Yeah,
been
he
we've been
does.
playing
Don't
all
mind
right.
that. Don't mind that.
I want him to keep it up.
We've been playing all right, but we've got to capitalise.
He
on
will
this.
know, man. He's an experienced player. He's captain of Norway, captain of our. He will know that he's been underperforming.
Of course he will.
This is a big game for him today.
100% he will.
Release.
I do think people are misprofiling Odegaard a little bit as well, though. Like, he is the guy that keeps it ticking and gets everyone else playing well. Like, people are expecting, because Saka's out, that he's going to score every game. Or
Oh,
every
great
game.
ball!
It's true.
Volley?
Oh, okay.
Ah, no.
I think when Saka's back, no one will really talk
Have
about
that.
Odegaard's form.
Well in, Trossard. Well in.
That was that not handball though? I thought I saw something.
What?
I'm guessing.
He has
so.
given it, you know.
that's-
Gave handball for that.
What's he
it
doing?
was.
He's asking them to wait.
That's what man.
Well,
But
Trossard looks like
Arsenal
he's had a
do
few
need
more
to be
hours
careful
sleep.
because as soon as his attacks
Doesn't
break
he?
down,
It's all tanned
What'd you
and
say?
whatnot.
The ref?
Trossard looks
Oh,
like he's
okay.
had a full night. Sleep.
you can see he's under a lot of pressure, the manager. Don't you?
Oh, yeah, I know
the
what you
greys are going to start coming thick and fast.
He's had a bit of a
And he's
spray
got a
tan,
new
hasn't he?
hairstyle.
He does Dubai, mate.
Yeah,
Surely.
the Dubai trip.
That looks like more of a sunbed actually to me.
Well, Trossard.
He's got a
He's
new
probably.
hairstyle.
as
I'll
much
be
as I like
surprised.
him-
I'll be surprised if Trossard is at Arsenal next season.
Yeah, same. I think he's doing
Really?
one in the
I
summer.
think,
He's
yeah.
rejected a contract, and that means he wants
Yeah.
to go. Yeah. And we've got to sell him this summer because otherwise they're free next summer, isn't it? So.
Yeah,
Talks of Saudi. Oh,
I think
yeah.
him,
yeah.
Partey,
Uh-oh.
George.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got behind him. Easy. Don't bring him down. Oh, you don't bring him down.
No.
No, he didn't.
He's not giving it.
My God!
Oh, that was close.
I think it's a
If
pen.
We
he's
can see
touched
that.
him, it's a penalty. It's absolute
No,
rash.
that's-
I swear
To
to
me,
God.
I'm not being.
I thought it was, but I got to see it
I'm
again.
a bit concerned
I
about
think
Has he
Hudson-
touched the
Hudson's always too
ball? Has he
honest.
touched the
Take
ball?
that, Callum.
Oh, no,
No,
it's
no,
not.
it's
It's
not,
not. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
no, it's not.
He gives
Again,
him a
he's
little
gone
nudge,
with
but
the
there's
elbow
no.
there.
Giving a
It's upper body. It's upper body. There's no.
Nah,
There's no
he's
legs.
Push him
not.
off
He's
balance.
felt it. He's felt his back, and he's gone. Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
down the floor.
If
That's
there's legs,
It weren't enough.
Yeah, it's not a pen. It's not a
To
pen.
be
it's not
fair
a
to
pen.
him, he did well not to make any contact with him.
And
He just gave him a
accidentally,
little nudge.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
He did enough to
It was
put
actually
him off.
it was perfect amount of contact.
Yeah, he did. To be fair,
After he got
did,
beat.
he did enough to put him off without making contact. If that makes
Yeah, he
sense.
did. He did.
I feel like Calafiori is a bit of a liability to them.
Might need to.
Mate, it's a lot of matches he's like this, you know.
Yeah,
But you know what it is though. If I'm the manager of Forest, I'm saying, listen, give the ball to Hudson Odoi
100%.
and run at him because
he bringing on Tierney at half time at this rate. Jeez, this is unreal.
I was going to say, if Lewis Skelly was on the bench, I could see that happening at half time. But
I love.
yeah,
Lewis
you could do Ben White. Put Timber
Yeah,
at left
Timber
back.
left back maybe.
I'd love to see Ben White.
I thought that was maybe what we were going to start with.
All right, Liv.
is it your hometown, Ryan?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
What, Nottingham?
Brighton.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Go on.
turn.
Hit
Good
it.
turn.
I
thought that was it. See? Everyone dissing this guy.
on
Look
the
at
left wing.
And then look at
Look at that turn.
He can't defend. Just put him up top.
Yeah, on that.
Make him our striker.
Good turn.
Oh wow, unlucky
That
as
is
well.
so
It looked in. It was in
Yeah.
the whole way.
I'll tell you what though,
Was it this
based on
thing that made it
that, maybe he should go up top.
Yeah.
But then
I've been
Marino
saying
can't
that
play.
for
Robbie said that to me.
Did he?
I
He'd
said
play
that.
Calafiori. Yeah, I wouldn't
I
have.
would.
But
I wouldn't
Yeah,
I
looking at
wouldn't have played him up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Striker.
he's looking better going forward than he is defensively. That's
No, that's what I mean.
I agree with that.
exactly.
Crikey.
Manchester United have equalised against Ipswich.
Boring.
Bruno,
Ipswich own goal. Morsey.
OG.
probably a Bruno free kick. Or,
Well,
That was an
OG.
own goal.
Oh,
no, I meant that caused the own goal or something.
After all that.
One thing I would say about this
All
game's
that
been
one-
quite
1-0 down.
entertaining so far. Right?
yeah, it's been more open than I
Yeah,
expected.
it's definitely more than
I
I
thought they'd be like allowing us to have a lot more of the ball
Maybe
in
it's
terms
a
of.
sign of how confident Forest are against us.
Well,
That they're going to go head to
it's
head.
better
with us.
though, isn't it? It's better
It
to
is.
watch.
As a
and-
spectacle, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Gotta
him
get up.
behind him there.
Gotta get up.
Get rid.
Yeah.
Get rid.
This
Be
guy.
careful.
Well,
Okay, let's go.
Raya always does that. He picks up the corner,
Yeah,
running
it
out,
does.
and then stops. And like, it's such a waste of energy, isn't it? You know, he does that all
Yeah,
the time.
he does, yeah.
Comes sprinting out, then stops, realises there's no one there, and then have to roll it out to a fullback.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys a serious question.
Go ahead.
It's not going to be
I
serious.
don't feel
No,
like
no, it is. It actually is.
I'm already laughing.
No, for real. Can we win the Champions League?
No.
I don't feel like, initially
No,
I was saying
not with
before that
the,
we could win the Champions League. I even dreamt we did. Like it felt so real, you know, when you have a dream that just feels so real. You wake up and you're
Surely
like,
the question should have been,
And then you feel empty without it.
yeah,
And you're like,
oh, that was
what?
a dream.
Can we go all the way?
Get
I don't
past
see it
PSV
happening.
first.
Chelsea went all the way,
we'll
the way
have
with,
Saka
with an
back,
attack of
hopefully.
Havertz, Werner, and Mason Mount.
That's actually very true, you know.
They beat Real Madrid on the way.
Havertz with the winning
They finished
goal,
like
though.
7th in the league that season, didn't they?
I imagine we do in the Champions League.
Well, we'll have Saka back, hopefully.
It's the one
Yeah,
competition I would take. Like that's the one I want.
Same.
Like, I'd take it over the Prem.
Yep.
I love the Prem.
Well, there you
Hit
go.
it.
Oh.
Go
Hit
on.
it again, son. Oh.
You know, it hurts me that we never won the old format, and we never will.
Oh,
Should have won it in 2006, man. I'd
100%.
rather have got 1-0 down and kept Lehman on,
Yeah.
as opposed to
I agree.
Oh.
Even at when we were 1-0 up, we had 2 or 3
Yeah.
chances, man.
Henri, wasn't it?
That
Henri
game
should
should
Have you
hurt.
ever
have
seen
that.
the ref's interview about it? It's like the biggest regret of his career is sending Lehman off.
Really?
He
Wow.
said it's like the lowest point. Like he didn't want to do it because he knew it ruined the whole game.
I didn't have a. He didn't
It's
have
like
a
I
choice.
had to do it.
Oh, he
but
could. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's like, if I'd go back, like, can I give the goal? Like, is there another way? Because
Yeah.
he's like, it just ruins the
He
spectacle.
could have given the goal. He could have just
But-
given the goal.
Hey, he blown, no?
I can't remember.
Yeah, fair.
It's a long
Been
time
asleep
ago
since
now,
St. Christian.
nearly 20 years.
Yeah, a lot of sleep to go.
I remember that goal. I've never celebrated a goal as much as that Campbell goal.
I was in the stadium, mate.
Oh,
Me
man.
and
You were
Robbie.
there?
Someone sent me a video of you and Robbie in there a while ago.
Oh, right. No, that was a great day. Even though we lost the game, obviously, it was a great day out.
Why would you? Why? Just leave it. You're obviously offside.
It's got big shoes to fill with that 23 on the back. It's Michael Jordan's done.
Well, I thought you were going to say
the
Danny
comparison.
Welbeck.
I thought you were going to say Sonny Campbell and Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Michael Jordan.
Arshavin or something.
That big
that-
Arsenal player, Michael Jordan.
No, but the significance of that is that 23 is an iconic number.
Yeah, if you're a basketball fan.
No, whatever. Serious. across the sporting world, 23.
Who else?
Beckham had it, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's
was
when
it
Beckham
Was
got
it
at
Madrid he
it.
had it? Or was
Yeah,
it?
Madrid, I think.
Why do you think he chose that 23? That was
Yeah, fair.
Oh, Rice.
United have taken the lead against Ipswich.
Boring.
Goal scorer.
Still dusty.
just
Waiting
boring,
on
bro.
waiting on confirmation
it's
of the
not
goal scorer.
Rasmus Højlund, we know that.
Matthias Delict.
Delict.
Yep.
Delict.
Delict.
Is it Rasmus?
Litty
Is it
Delict,
16
mate.
or 17 games now without a
Delict's
goal?
good,
Who?
you know.
Rasmus Højlund.
Holland, yeah, I think so.
He
How
scored
many
once, I think, or something.
Wow.
Or twice. This
Twice, eh?
season.
That's bad.
Twice
Can't
this
believe they
season.
spent 100 million.
That's
pounds.
insane.
Marino's got more.
We complain about a certain Havertz, but that is disgraceful.
He would have started for us up top today.
Who? Højlund?
Yeah, who would?
I know.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
So would Xerxes.
Michael Jordan probably would.
23.
You got that boy Welb still banging him in at 34.
Mate, madness,
I'll take
innit?
him, man.
I'll take him as well.
He's been brilliant. He's still
I think
starting
he's-
for United and Arsenal. He's hilarious.
He's better at Brighton now than he was for us.
Yeah, he's been great. I
That
like
system
Welbs as
suits
well.
him so well.
Always give 110%. I liked him. Never going to set the world alight, but
Yeah, that's true.
He's got to be the only
last
player
night.
that's played for Arsenal and United that both fan bases still like as well.
yeah, true.
True.
Did the United fans still like him?
I think so.
He
Yeah.
celebrated every single time he scored against them, didn't he?
He did against us.
I was at Old Trafford.
Oh, good shot. Oh,
Tried to do
I like
too
the
much.
idea.
Touch.
Just needed to hit it.
Heavy touch.
Mate.
Mad that Calafiori's in those positions, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, he
it's
should be, but I don't mind it.
I think he's trying to send a message to the manager. I want to play up for him.
I don't think I reckon that's probably been discussed. I'm not being funny. If you're going to stick, Marino in.
It's just a bit worrying, though, because if he's up there and we get counted and he's on a
That's what I
yellow,
mean, he shouldn't be there. Cut back.
See, they're double teaming Wanyeri.
They are.
Every
They're,
time
they're both on one area.
Every time they get
Saka. Exactly
They
the
see
same
his quality.
thing.
That's what it is.
But then we've got to have more quality on the other side.
Nice.
Do you think Aina gets his short specially made for him? He must do. He
Wait,
can't be
what?
that baggy, just normal.
When bare oversized, it's just too
he
big.
just wears a nice turn. He just wears them low, doesn't he?
But also, those white ones are kind of see-through, so I could understand why you would.
But
Do
they're
you know what I
proper
mean?
baggy shorts.
Just
though.
wear some secure underwear
Yeah.
underneath.
Oh, come on.
He's English, but he doesn't. He never played for England, did he? Does he play?
He's Nigerian.
He's Nigerian.
Olaina.
But he's born in England, right?
I'm not sure. But I'm pretty
This
sure.
is where the info
Lorena.
station comes in handy.
Yeah,
I think he was. Yeah, you hear him
Goes
talk.
to
He
London.
He's
sounds.
been really good. This
Is
season.
it Olaina?
Olaina.
Yeah, he's from Southwark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
there you
thought
go.
so.
Of Nigerian parents.
Descent,
of course.
yeah.
Parents, yeah.
Ola.
Where was he born, sir?
Southwark.
Oh, okay.
Same as I think Semenyo as well. He's
He's gone.
born in England, but he's plays for Ghana.
Good player.
Yeah, good
Really,
player.
I'll take him, man.
Yeah.
If I was the board and Arteta in the summer, I would have put
No,
a
if he was the board, you wouldn't
65
buy
million
anyone.
pound bid in for Semenyo.
If you were support, you wouldn't buy anyone
Yeah, if you're there.
What makes you say that, Laurie?
because they don't like buying. No?
Jason Ato, brilliant job he's
Oh,
done.
nice.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Let's go.
Bit of space to manoeuvre. Come on,
Where's
slowed it right down.
This Calafiori is basically our striker, man.
But that's where Rice
No,
should
but
be.
you see what- you see
Rice
what-
dropped back to left back.
Oh,
Look where he's now.
Marino's-
And
oh,
That was
that's right.
Trossard. He got the
Covering
ball there
him.
and he just stopped. He had space to move into and he didn't.
It's not very fluid, is it?
We're only 30 minutes in.
We've not had a
It's
shot
not-
on target, by the way.
No, but it's not what I
Oh,
expected
no.
it to be.
Nearly,
Though, post.
Although that
I
shot
agree.
we did have came closest to scoring.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
post.
they don't count those as being on target when they hit the post
No.
or the bar, which is weird.
It should be.
Should be, innit? Yeah.
Kind. It should be like it's yeah.
But you've not hit the target.
No, mate.
You have
You've not
te-
hit the
technically,
target.
But
You've
then,
not hit the
what's a
target.
better shot if you just a P roller right at the keeper
Put it
One
this
more,
way.
that's the
or hitting the
ball.
post?
But put it this way, Frank. That is the closest either team have come to scoring, right?
Oh no,
Yeah.
100%. If you
So,
look at,
but
if
it's
you,
not counted as a shot on target.
no,
which
of
is
course.
weird.
Well, technically, obviously, Nottingham Forest have actually had a shot on target. We've had 5 shots, none on target. Nottingham Forest have only had the 2, and they've had the 1 on target. But yeah, I see what you mean. Calafiori. It was a great turn from Calafiori to get in the position in the first place. Just couldn't put it away.
Treacle Trossard, didn't he?
No, to me, I'm not gonna. He
It was a poor
how
pass.
can
to
I
him, to be
describe
fair.
that? He was.
He's past it, man. It's
What are you
past it.
trying to? What
Go
are you
on,
trying-
just say it how it is.
Discretion got the better of valour, put it that way. Because he knew that if he tried to get that, he could get injured, so he probably was a wise decision.
Olivia's going to sleep.
I'm not going to say he bottled it, but discretion got the better part of
Do you
that.
think he done that on purpose?
Hmm?
Do you think he ran slowly? Just
Yeah, I do. Absolutely. I could
I
see
thought he was
it.
going
That's a
for it.
pass. That's a pass. Come on.
Well, I'm not going to, again, I'm not
Go on,
going to say
release
he
it,
bottled it. It's
Jasper.
probably a sensible move. I'll tell you what, whatever you say about California, the one thing you can't say is that he's not a confident individual, because look at the way he's playing.
Oh no.
He's playing like,
I think it's a bit rash,
Darling.
though, isn't it? Sometimes.
I agree.
he is rash. Sometimes his decision making
But
is
this
a little bit
positioning,
off.
look,
but
like we're basically dropping in,
he looks the most likely to score for us today.
He
so far.
will.
trying to work out who's playing higher, Calafiori or Marino.
Calafiori.
Look where he is now.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
He's playing as an 8.
Right, one
Go on,
more.
Give it to him.
Look,
No,
he wants it. He wants the overlap. Give it to him.
he
Oh,
wants his
come on.
goal today, boy.
Gabriel's on the
Man,
ball
this
now.
guy, man.
Play it.
Nice.
Good from
Nice.
Gabby.
Now it's Gabriel up
Yeah.
top.
Oh, that's
That's a free
Oi.
kick. That's a free kick. He stood on me. What are you talking
I've
about?
seen this referee in a few games now. What's his name?
Information station.
Checking.
Please confirm.
Keeps popping up, right?
They have to
Yeah,
bring in
I- I- I have
I have seen him,
reinforcements,
but I can't
mate.
remember his name either.
Which
They're all
must-
rubbish, though. I don't really care with the rest.
No, I was going to say that must
Yeah, I
mean he's
agree.
quite highly rated then if he keeps popping
Yeah,
up. in
yeah.
these games.
Premier League ref, and it should be good, but you know, none of them are. Yeah, slumping down. Huh?
One thing about Arsenal as well, when we get free kicks, there's always a conference around them. Most teams have a designated. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
What made me laugh the other day was they did another one like that where they had it was
They let Raheem
Odegaard and
take it.
Sterling, and then
Oh
he
my
let
God.
Sterling take it.
What the
And
hell?
Sterling, remember that?
Yeah.
And
That was
Sterling
gonna
just
stand.
kicked it into the.
Just put it in the
I was
wall.
like, yo, Odegaard,
He
you're
did a
the captain.
stutter. He did a stuttered run up as
Yeah.
well. He's stuttering a
never
run up
seen
for a fucking free kick.
Put the ball off.
Never seen man take a free kick in my life, have you?
Oh, God.
That's good delivery.
That is.
Oh!
Foul there, no?
I
It's a foul.
thought
What's
Timber
happened
was
there then?
offside there.
Huh?
No, it's a
He
foul.
went
Given
slightly
he's
early.
given an offside.
Giving it to them.
Was it Timber?
Giving it
He
to them.
looked offside.
Have you
It's a
got
foul.
commentary in there?
Yeah, I've got commentary.
How's that, what's that connected to?
Not enough. Wide connection, bro.
Going all the way to the TV?
Yeah. And the
Is
referee's
that
Andy
Calafiori
Madley, by the
again?
way.
No, whoa, where?
Doing his.
Do you see here?
Dark
Look, he
arts.
doesn't go back in. He
Jorginho-
goes to-
Jorginho.
Oh, they don't
Jorginho
allow
is-
him to.
It's
though.
not. It's not Calafiori, to be fair.
No.
No, was it Timber or Jorginho?
Jorginho pushed over Williams.
Oh, so
Well,
it wasn't
it was a foul.
offside then.
That
But
was
it
a
was
foul.
offside as well.
Yeah, that free kick, that was woeful. Odegaard and Sterling over it. You think to yourself, come on, Odegaard, you know that's your ball. You're the captain.
He
you're,
probably felt sorry for the geezer.
Why is he telling
He
Raheem
was
to
like,
take
do
that?
something.
Raheem just kicks it straight
couldn't
into the
believe it.
wall
It's
at
like-
knee height as well. You know. It didn't even get
I
past
can't
knee
take this,
height.
Skip. I've never taken one before. Yeah, go on then.
I'm
Raheem.
like, come on,
straight
man.
into
You
the
are the
wall.
captain. You're
Yeah,
supposed
no,
to take control of that situation.
100%. I agree with you.
That was.
Oh,
poor.
like you say, Odegaard as the captain should have put that down and said, "This is
Yeah.
mine."
As soon as he saw Sterling in his peripheral vision, he should have said, "It's all right, I've got this." He
Yeah.
let Sterling take it. Sterling just kicked it into someone's knee.
I think he
Oh
took one
my
before.
He's taken a couple that
He
he took one
hit
against
the bar.
Palace, which good save. One against West Ham, which was all right.
I
Like,
think he hit the
away.
bar with one.
Yeah.
He did,
For us.
to be fair.
Palace in the cup, I know he nearly hit one top corner. Henderson clawed one out. Like
Yeah.
he's not a bad taker, but
Yeah.
No, the point I'm making is that it just seemed like the captain abdicated responsibility to it. It just had
Yeah.
that look about it. The optics was poor. You know what I mean?
Odegaard
So,
scored a free kick for us before, didn't he?
yeah.
he's the last one to score one.
He's actually not.
Don't tell me Saka PSG. 'cause
Saka
it went all the way
PSG.
through.
Yeah.
Some 40
Wait, it went
yard
straight in,
cross.
didn't it? From a free kick.
Yeah, we all thought Partey got a field out.
I was going to say, I've not seen Mikel Marino involved in too much.
No
This
pace on that.
experiment of playing him up top, man, I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Maybe I've spoken
Lies
too
off
soon.
there.
I don't know where
But what has he
Marino
done,
is.
though?
The thing
What
is,
has he
Marino's not playing up front. He didn't do it against West Ham. He was everywhere but
Is
through
it a
the
false
middle.
nine?
I don't know why we do this. He does not like to play a striker, does he, Mikel Arteta? That's the problem we've got.
Well,
So what
who
is it, a
our
false
striker?
nine?
I don't know.
Who,
Yeah.
Who would you play in
false-
that position?
False nine.
Oh,
Oh.
He likes to dominate the ball, doesn't he? And if you got someone that's just hanging on the edge of the shoulder, then they're not involved in the play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
That's
tackle.
fine. That's
That's a
fine.
great tackle.
That's fine.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that, ref.
Oh, for goodness.
He played on for like 3-4 seconds.
Was it someone in his ear telling him?
Look, mate. That is poor by the ref.
I want to see it again.
I
Right,
wanna
now I
see
want to
that
know
again.
his name. What's his name?
Andy
This guy.
Madley.
Huh?
Andy Madley.
Right.
Maybe
Let's
he did
see.
foul him here, but.
That's clean.
Oh, come on,
That
man.
is so clean.
And quality.
That was so clean, man.
That is poor
And it
by
was
the
right
ref.
in front of the geezer as well. Has he booked him for
What's
that?
he
by
giving?
the way?
Nah, he hasn't.
Hopefully
Can't.
he's-
Just give a foul.
I swear
That's really
down.
annoying.
That was a clean tackle.
Not that we
just sold
capitalise
him
on
the
counters
goal.
anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Trossard would have just
was-
We
turned
weren't
back
going to do
anyway, no?
anything. We would have taken all the pace out of it anyway.
No, but that was poor by
That
the
was
ref.
poor.
And he won that clean.
It's really bad.
If they go and score from this, can you imagine?
Get up.
Yeah, centre back taking a free kick.
Clear your lines.
Well cleared.
It's good.
Man, he's a baller, that Murillo.
He took the free kick for them.
Yeah, man.
You expect him to be in the box.
Well done, Ryan.
Yeah, that is a mad one, isn't it, actually?
Yeah.
He's taken that. Let's go then,
Just
Declan.
go.
Come on.
No one helping him, man.
Go on,
See, where is
Where
Marino?
Trossard?
Marino's back here.
That's a
What-
foul.
He's
Nah,
playing
what's
everywhere
Trossard?
but. This is
No,
what I
but
mean.
what's Trossard doing?
Well, we're
Both of them,
not
man.
playing a striker at all, Laurie. This is what I don't
Who's
get.
that? Who's
So
that
there's whenever we
left
break like this, there's no outlet at all. They're all in midfield, standing next to each other, man. What is-
Was that Trossard or Odegaard?
Trossard.
Why are we doing this?
He's
Mikel?
having one of those games so far, isn't
Yeah, it's not looking good.
he? He has
What,
those
Trossard?
games. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I prefer him to come off the bench.
Yeah.
You know what, as well? I think he's slowly losing his legs.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to
Oh,
get worse and worse and worse.
How old
He's
is
I
he?
think
quickly
he'll go
losing
in the
it.
summer.
He's like 29, I think.
He's
29.
quickly.
He's
losing
29,
it.
but he looks like a 34,
I think
35
he's disguised it
year old.
really well with these little coif turns he's doing. He's got technically better, but it's like
agree.
because you haven't got the legs to burn them anymore.
Yeah.
I think he's off the side here, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I agree. His legs are
Trossard's
gone.
30.
Are you 30?
30.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah, but 30, but he
What
plays
the
like
hell
34.
is that, man? What? Did you get that?
Oh, I didn't get that, right.
What is going on here, man? Unbelievable position. Back you go, son. Jeez. All right,
What do you
switch
guys
then,
make
let's
of the
go.
game so far then?
Switch.
Charlie, what's your thoughts?
Do you know, we've had some chances.
Have we? When was that?
Well, we're getting into the final third.
We've had some possession.
Yeah.
Where's the chances at?
But we just need to score a goal before half time. We've got what? 6
Just need
minutes?
to have a shot on goal. Dan, your thoughts so far?
It's actually surprised me this game because I really felt like it was going to be a sit back type response from Nottingham Forest, and I haven't really seen that. It's been more end to end than open. The chances haven't been coming there. Neither of the goal have been peppered, if I'm honest with you. But actually, in terms of how we've played, I've been pleasantly surprised and pleasantly kind of satisfied with us on the ball. It's that final third, and again we're looking at it. It's blunt as a spoon up front, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, Marino's not actually playing through the middle here. I don't know what his position is. This is what disappoints me. Is we're supposed to have him as the focal outlet point, and there's nothing up there. Like, where is he now?
Am
Like,
I
where
right
is
in
he?
thinking that when Havertz plays up,
He's here.
sometimes
He's playing
he
at
drops
left
deep
back.
as well?
Calafiori's
So
up
why is
front.
Marino playing at left back now? So
Have
have
they
we switched
switched?
now?
Fiore,
They've
they have.
switched.
Calafiori's
Okay,
playing up
well,
Are
front.
they trying to
But
confuse the opposition?
So Calafiori's false nine now.
It does look
and
like
Which
it.
kind of makes
Marino's at
sense.
left back.
Dark
Hey,
cast.
Come on,
Finish
when
it,
you're
finish.
Oh, he took
Why
too
didn't he
long.
shoot?
He took
Yeah,
too long.
he
Did
should
he
have
have the
shot.
space?
He
though?
did.
With
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
instruction, do you think that's what we went into the game with? You know, Marino
I
playing
think
up
this
top
might
and
have
then
been on
change.
purpose.
Shoot
He's
there.
got to hit it there,
Yeah,
there,
he
there,
should've hit
there.
it there, man.
Oh.
Just go away
Should've
from
hit
him a
it
little
there.
bit.
It's a brilliant turn, by the way.
Lovely turn. That's
Look at that.
ridiculous.
Took two
Oh,
players.
He should have gone bang.
Shot there,
Bang.
shot
Should have
there.
gone bang when he
Oh,
decided
it's
to
that
take a
extra
touch.
touch.
He's trying to
Because he wanted to drill it across.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's what we
That
do
turn,
at
man.
Arsenal, isn't it?
Love it.
That's quality.
Absolutely love
That's
it.
ridiculous.
No, but I think that's the way they've been coached, to be honest.
What, take an
Because-
extra touch?
Yeah.
Overcautious,
Take a
less
certain amount of
risk.
touches.
Yeah. It's
I
been
don't,
apparent
I
all
don't think it's been
season.
coached out of him. We've seen him get in good positions and hit it.
I know, I'm saying, but I think that is the way we've been coached.
The
though.
team in general. I think Arteta saw that the fine margins.
In other words,
of
what I'm
last
saying is,
season.
what I'm trying to say, Christian, that is typical of us in attack. We will not. He did the hard part. He took two defenders out with a turn.
Just got to
Shoot.
release.
Yeah, but he took the extra touch to get the ball across, and that's when it went awry.
Come on, guys.
That's too far, surely.
No, that's all right.
Good back post.
Hits it. Oh no.
Saliba, man.
No.
Come on.
Get up, get up.
Who's
Got a
that
player down
on
in the
floor
box
For
there.
a penalty.
Oh.
We are the better team at the moment. It's just
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
We
better
are,
team
and
the whole
I'm
game.
shocked.
Now Marino's on the right wing.
Timber
What's
down.
happening here? Like, what is
I think it's
happening?
Timber.
Timber's calling for a
Timber's
pen.
down.
It's Timber. He's back
Where
up
is
now.
he in the box?
Is he up now?
Yeah,
He's
he's
skipping along.
He's limping.
He'll make it.
Wide.
Fucking
decent
progress, man.
football.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Trossard's still
What is this movement, man?
He needs to come.
It's so bad.
But who are we bringing in?
Oh, that was
Trossard
so
right
obvious.
there.
All of that. All of that.
That was so obvious that. Let's go back to Raya, man.
Rose played as a sweeper.
Release.
That's ours. That's ours. Ah.
Look, Timber's still calling for the foul.
Still.
Are they checking? What's going on? Frank? No check or anything.
What's the commentary saying?
In what context?
They've checked. There's
They're
check over.
valid.
Checking
the
for a
box.
penalty.
Yeah, no,
I
there
don't
was no
think
check.
It was a penalty, was it?
No
Timber,
check.
Timber was
Couldn't
going
see it, we
mad.
couldn't really see it.
No check at all.
They'll show it.
I think Timber might need a rest next game. I can't lie. He's been playing
Yeah.
way too many games.
I said it when we did the
I love
starting
him,
11
but
show that
he's
we should
playing.
have played Ben White.
Yeah.
Go on, spread it. Let's go. Oh, that was so crap from Odegaard, man. Crap pass. Get in there, well in. Let's go
Right,
again.
Let's go.
Califury's making a
Fast.
Let's go.
Quick ball, quick ball, quick ball.
Keep it going.
Just Odegaard there, ease.
Now would be the perfect time to score.
I think the game's been exactly
Spinning.
what Arsenal says on the tin. Defensively,
I've got a
good. Midfield,
question.
pretty good. Attack, blunt as fuck.
Frank,
Yo.
when is never a good time to score?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was
You know what they say?
But I thought, let me
Just
leave it.
before half time. why has someone always got to do this?
No, I'm not having a go at you, but I'm just saying when is never a good time to score.
I hope we don't score now. It'd be a terrible sign for a goal.
What's happened?
I love you, Frank. No, I'm only mucking around.
Although, you know what, saying that, sometimes, you know, like when a team scores really early, do you sometimes think to yourself, it's just so early that it doesn't really make much difference?
Yeah.
Depends
No?
how they react.
I don't think I ever do.
Depends how they react, really.
No,
I love an early
think
goal.
Any.
You would
any
rather
goal.
have a goal, you would.
Yeah, everyone knows. Just put the ball in the back.
But you know, sometimes you're watching football and a team scores really early, you think, it's not going to stay that way.
If there's ever a bad,
If anything,
bad
you
time to
just made the
score,
team
yeah, but
angry.
then sometimes
consolation goal, innit?
Sometimes it
5-0
opens
down.
them up
It does,
when you get an
it
early
does.
goal. It can open them up there. So here he is.
God, this
centre
guy's in
forward.
midfield now.
I have no
All he's
idea.
got to do
Where
is
is he
go
playing
and
today?
go.
I don't understand the positioning of Marino or Calafiori. I'm
going on?
lost by it.
I've got to say, though, after that initial crazy start, he's actually having a good game, Calafiori.
Calafiori's
Yeah.
playing
On the ball, yeah.
as a left eight.
Defensively, not so much because he ain't been playing there.
Look where he is.
Do you reckon it's because he's on the yellow so early? They've told him to not be the guy back
maybe,
anymore.
you know.
They've just changed it up a little bit.
Maybe.
I think we've done quite well against their wingers as well, actually.
Yeah, so far the first half, I've been alright with it, to be honest.
The thing with Forest though is
Just
they
don't
only
have
take
anything.
one counter, whereas Arsenal take about 10 or 12.
That's the problem. Yeah,
They
we've
did.
just had nothing really, have we? Like,
There was a scare though. There was one where it went through to Chris Wood and he had a little
Yeah.
a few touches.
It's just so when you watch Arsenal play, it's just so obvious what we need.
Yeah, very, very
that it's
predictable.
almost criminal that we didn't get it because as a team, I'm sure we must create, that's the end of the first
Half time.
so
Oh, is
many
it half time?
chances. You know what, that's not been a bad first half for Arsenal. Not brilliant, but you know, I think
Cold.
we've ended that first half on top. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Liv, what do you think?
It's better than I thought it'd be. Honestly, I mean, we started off pretty scrappy, but I think we found some sort of structure. But it's just, again, as you say, so glaringly obvious every flipping week what we're lacking. It's so obvious and it's just boring to have to keep seeing it, to be honest.
No, I agree. It's just, like I said, it's nigh on criminal. The way they've neglected to do what should have been done. But Christian, how do you see that first half?
Exactly the same, man. Just what I just said. We know we've got a good defence, we've got a good midfield, we're just lacking in attack. And I think we've defended well. The midfield's been pretty good. and we've lacked in attack. This is what it's been.
Standard.
We're going to go to Frank in a bit. Don't worry, Frank. Dan, very quickly.
Yeah, really quickly, I'd like to see a focal point up front in terms of what we're doing on the ball. It's looking good other than the final third. I'd like to understand the positioning more of Marino and Calafiori, but apart from that, it could have been a hell of a lot worse of a half.
Very quick, Jack. Your thoughts on the first half?
Pretty much same as everyone else. Just great defensively, decent in midfield, nothing up front. But you know, I just want someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck, even if it does end up being one of the midfielders. Someone just grab it and make something happen.
Calafiori looks like he wants to do
sometimes
that.
in the game, actually, you've just got to force something to happen.
Charlene, very quickly before we go to Frank.
Yeah, we've got off to a nice, great, bright start, much better than against West Ham, which is what I was expecting to see from us. We just need to score some goals now.
Yep. Okay, and over to Frank in the information station.
Okay, guys, half time. Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 0, and seems to be the same old story at the moment. You know, it just seems a bit flat for me. Obviously, I'm just going to go through a few of the stats at the half-time break. Arsenal have seen 64% of the ball so far, so Nottingham Forest is 36%. We've had a total of 7 shots, still yet to get one on target. Nottingham Forest have had 2 shots and have seen the one on target. Just a reminder of some of the stats going into the game. But before I do that, I have seen you, Kaiser Franz, and I just want to open this conversation up because, you know, I don't understand the context here, but I'm going to read out your super chat. Have you already given up on Shauna Pendry? Come on, she's the only hope of the UK biathlon. I don't understand. There's people laughing behind me. I don't understand the context of these super chats. If someone can just let me know what the context is, that would be great. But to get back on track, I just want to remind you guys of some of the stats going into the game that were definitely leading in our favour in terms of, you know, getting a positive result from this one. Nottingham Forest have lost 7 of their last 8 Premier League games against us, with the exception being a 1-0 home win back in May 2023. So we're going back nearly 2 years at this point now. So that's a stat in our favour. Arsenal have lost just 2 of their last 22 Premier League away games, 15 wins, 5 draws in that time, going unbeaten in each of their last 8. Nuno Espirito Santo has lost his last 3 Premier League matches with Arsenal as well. So look, when you look at those stats, they're definitely in our favour. And we all knew this was going to be a tricky game. Everyone knew that. Nottingham Forest have been one of the, you know, success stories of the season so far. The way that Nuno Espirito Santo has got Nottingham Forest playing and, you know, essentially in contention for the Champions League. They're 3rd in the Premier League, just looking at the Premier League table that I'm going to get up here. As things stand, of course, Liverpool still at the top on 65 points, and of course they're due to kick off. They've kicked off already 5 minutes in against Newcastle. And of course the big talking point at the moment is we are 11 points behind as it stands. And obviously if we win today, still 8 points. A lot of people will be questioning, are we still in the title race? Are we not in the title race? I'll leave that one for you guys. My personal opinion, look, I'm a positive person. I'll be honest. I don't think it's over until it's mathematically over. And I certainly don't want to see any players in this team that, you know, are of the thought process that it's over. Because if that's the mentality you've got playing for Arsenal, then I simply don't want you playing for Arsenal. It's as simple as that. But my thoughts on the first half, I'm going to start with the starting 11 because I think Laurie forgot about me over here just before the game kicked off. The biggest concern that I had with this starting 11 is not the inclusion of Mikel Merino. Obviously, I think he's been a bit quiet today, and I really, really do not blame him for that. He's playing like a person that's playing out of position, because that's exactly what he is. He's a central midfielder. We're having to play him as a striker, and I think Arteta is going to die on this hill of playing him up top because it worked against Leicester City, and that could be down to, you know, Mikel Arteta being naive or whatever it is. There are a few super chats coming in here. So one from Brito Ortiz. Wanyeri has been contained as well. He used to shoot on turns. He could have shot on that nice little turn he did in the box. We need to shoot. Yeah, I see what you mean. Do you know what? I think for me, if you're looking at standout performers in this first half, I think Ethan Wanyeri's been definitely up there. I think you're also looking at the likes of William Saliba. I think Yuri and Timbers look great down that right-hand side. But essentially, everything down that right-hand side for me has looked pretty solid. And, you know, we're competing with the likes of Nico Williams and Callum Hudson-Odoi on that side quite well. But I understand the frustrations. It's not like I'll disagree with you in the fact that the sense we've definitely had shots, but we've not had shots of note. I think the biggest one will be that Calafiori chance, which unfortunately, Laurie said it does count as a shot of target. He hit the post, and I thought that was, almost certain to go in. What was quite nice to see was the shot from Declan Rice, which was deflected and went over. So we're definitely getting shots off, but what we need to now work on is actually, scoring some goals from those shots. We had 20 shots against West Ham. We didn't score a single one, and I'm worried that we're going to fall into a situation where we're seeing the exact same today, because the numbers are definitely pointing towards that. Another super chat here from Kundai. Ødegaard shocking again. He can't beat anyone 1v1 anymore. I completely understand the frustrations of Martin Ødegaard at the moment. I think I said it in my fan cam last week. This man is supposed to be the captain of the club, and obviously fantastic player. I don't think on his day you can doubt his ability. He's certainly up there in the conversation of world class on his day, absolutely. But this season, it simply hasn't been the same Martin Ødegaard. I know we've had some injury concerns with him. He had a period of time out of the team because of the injury. But, he's been available. He's one of the first names on the team sheet. And it's, unfortunately at the moment, not on merit. I actually went as far to say that, could we have looked at, potentially dropping him down to the bench for this game? Obviously, we couldn't do that with the limitations that we've got to the team at the moment. But you look at the example that I like to use is Gabriel Martinelli, and we're going back a couple of seasons ago now. Martinelli was getting into the team, and it wasn't at all on merit. It was only really because there wasn't, any decent options there till we signed Trossard. We took Martinelli out of the starting 11 for that game against Villa, if you remember, and obviously he came off the bench, and he played really well. So I think it does something to a player. If you're in the team every week and all of a sudden out of nowhere you're getting benched, I think it should trigger something in the mind of a professional footballer to say, right, I need to fix up my business. You need to start acting like a captain, Martin, because at the moment you're not in this team on merit is purely because we haven't got any other options. But looking into some other individual performances, I want to highlight one person, both good and bad. We've got Ricardo Calafiori out on the left-back spot, a player that potentially, had Miles Lewis-Skelly been available today, maybe wouldn't have started this game. But of course, Miles Lewis-Skelly was suspended for this game for the red card against West Ham. Calafiori is very worrying defensively at the moment, and it saddens me to say, because I think it was a good signing at the time, and we've seen some, moments of magic from Ricardo Calafiori. That amazing goal against Manchester City comes to mind. But 2 minutes into the game, he gets himself yellow carded for something very silly, in my opinion. One thing that I would say about Calafiori, he's not the fastest of players, and to put someone that's not that fast out in a fullback position, you're asking for trouble, because obviously wingers are some of the fastest players on the pitch. I think it's, if I remember correctly, if it was Anthony Elanga that's running down the side, the right-hand side, and Calafiori just cannot catch up to him for pace, so has to pull him back. And 2 minutes into the game, gets himself a yellow card, and for the rest of the game now, he's essentially walking on thin ice, because if he puts a foot in late, he's at risk of getting a second yellow card and being sent off. So that's never what you want to see early in the game. However, on the flip side to all of that, I will give him some credit. Going forward, he's been very good. He definitely had our best chance of the half with the shot that, got whacked off the post. He's been very good going forward. To use a Football Manager reference for any Football Manager players out there, he's playing like a wing-back on attack. That's the way I'd describe Ricardo Calafiori today. I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comments as well. I have got the chat here as I'm going to read out a super chat from El Gato Bravo. Timber is terrible when we attack. White is levels ahead. Ødegaard hides too much when it matters the most. Why do we see our centre-backs passing more than the central midfielders? El Gato, I completely understand your frustrations. I completely agree with you in the sense that, Ben White is definitely better going forward. Obviously, we're in a situation where he's just coming back from an injury. It would have been nice to see him start this game today. What I personally would have done if I was the manager is I would have actually put Yuri and Timber out to left-back and brought Ben White back into the squad in that right back position. But who knows? I'm not part of the fitness team. I'm not the manager. Maybe it was a little bit too early to see Ben White back in this game. I'm hoping that we can see him next week against PSV, but they didn't go for that option. Again, completely understand the frustrations behind Martin Ødegaard. And why do we see our centre-backs passing more than our central midfielders? That's a very, very good question, because we've got, for me, three very forward-thinking midfielders. Obviously, if you're looking at potentially who's the holding midfielder in this system. It's got on my screen here, it's got Jorginho as the holding midfielder, but I would probably consider Declan Rice to be more defensive. But they're all players that like to get forward. So as to why they're not releasing the ball as much as they should be is a really confusing one for me, and it's obviously really frustrating because we're in need of a goal. If you want a goal, you put the ball forward, you bring the ball forward, and we're not doing it at the moment. So it is really frustrating. Another super chat here from Emmanuel. Mikel Merino off, Calafiori 9, Urian Timber left back, White right back. Okay, so Emmanuel is calling for some, I would go as far to say drastic changes. We're talking about, which is a strange situation in itself. We're talking about taking a central midfielder out of striker and putting a left back in at striker, and then put a right back at left back, and then obviously put a right back at right back. So the lengths that we have to go to get some tactical change in this team at the moment are beyond me. Let's look at the options that we've got on the bench. Of course, we're not going to be seeing Neto today unless, touch wood, anything happens to David Raya. We've got Jakub Kivior on the bench. Ben White is there. Alexander Zinchenko, Kieran Tierney, Thomas Partey. Again, why Thomas Partey on the bench is absolutely beyond me. I don't know. Raheem Sterling, Nathan Butler, Oyadeji, and then we've got Ismail Kabia. So there are attacking options to come off the bench. So I don't think we're in dire need of putting, a left back up front. There's definitely options. If you want to maybe even put Trossard in there up front, take Marino off, then you can put a Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. At times we've seen Kieran Tierney go out to the left-hand side. Not ideal, absolutely, but it's definitely better than putting a left back up top. Looking at another super chat here from SHU, Rico, or I'm assuming he means Ricardo Calafiori, in this first half of the season. And he's only 22-year-old. He has great potential. Absolutely. Completely understand what you're saying there. I think Ricardo Calafiori, at such a young age, is more potential than current ability. But obviously the frustrating thing is he's one of our first-choice left-backs. So, if he's going to be in the team, we need to see a little bit more defensively from him, because I feel like we're going to go down the same path that we have, in a way, with Alexander Zinchenko, in the sense that, he's a left-back. One of the main jobs of a left-back is to defend. And if the defensive capability is not there, it's half of your job that you can't do. In terms of changes from myself, anything immediate, I probably don't think so. I reckon Arteta will probably give it another 20 minutes, maybe towards the 55th, 60th minute mark. We might begin to see some changes there. And the changes that I would make, it's been very, very flat up top, to say the least, in this one. And the change that I would probably make is I probably would take Mikel Merino off at this point. But where I'd do it differently, I would bring Leandro Trossard into the striker role, and then I'd put Raheem Sterling out on the left. I know people have their opinions about Raheem Sterling, but we've signed him for a reason. If you're not going to use him, there was absolutely no point of making that signing. But again, let me know what you guys think. I'm seeing a few comments saying put Neto up top. Talk about an inverted goalkeeper. Different Neto. That Neto plays for Chelsea. That's not the one that we've got on our bench. So hopefully Arsenal can, pull something out of the bag going into this second half, which is not too long away. Just going to go through some of the score lines around the grounds today. Now, of course, there was 4 7:30 kickoffs. We're looking at Brentford leading at home to Everton, courtesy of a Johan Wissa goal on the 45th minute. It's half-time between Manchester United and Ipswich. 2-2 now between Manchester United and Ipswich. Matthias de Ligt and a Morsion goal, the Manchester United goals, and then Jadon Philligan with a brace at half-time. And there has also been a red card, but I can't quite see for who. Let me just double check who the red card is to. It's to Patrick Dorgu. Manchester United's new signing has already been sent off, so that's not the greatest of starts from him. Of course, it's 0-0 in this game, which is a bit frustrating again for us. And then, of course, Manchester City away at Tottenham, leading 1-0 courtesy of an Erling Haaland goal. I'm looking at some of the goals here. I'm looking at Johan Wissa's goal. Fantastic goal. And then obviously, oh no, that's not the news we wanted to be seeing. I've just seen in the corner of my screen, Dominic Szoboszlai has put Liverpool ahead. So, as it stands, as the Arsenal players and Nottingham Forest players are coming out for the second half, we are 14 points, I think, or 13 or 14 points behind Liverpool as it stands, which is, of course, really frustrating. And I am seeing a change here. Kieran Tierney is the player coming off the bench. But the question is, for who? I've not got any information on who it is yet. But I'm assuming maybe Mikel Merino, if there's a change to Ricardo Calafiori potentially. I don't know, but I'm going to pass it over to the sofas for the second half of the game. Come on, Arsenal. I know you can do it. Let's get that goal. Over to you, Laurie.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thanks for that information. Right, so interesting. We have a half-time substitution, which is not like the manager. Is it brought on by injury or is it
Looks like
tactical?
Calafiori.
And it looks like Calafiori is the man that's been sacrificed. Is that because he got the booking?
Probably.
Yeah, I reckon it is. It was early booking, weren't it? And I think with Tierney, what you will get in terms of him going forward is you will get a delivery. Calafiori was cutting inside more. Maybe they're going to now start to put in some balls in a box on that left-hand side towards Marino's Bonds, hopefully, because he needs to be more of an outlet, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, good word, isn't it?
Great word. Yeah, I want to see Marino in the middle more, man.
Yeah.
He's been, like you say, well, he kept dropping. He was kind of almost playing left back at times to let Calafiori get forward. But like, you're the one that's been trusted in that position. You're the one that's probably been training there all week. Get in the box.
Yeah, you would assume they've been working on things.
100%.
It's kind of difficult to see what they've been working on, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's been said.
Ref.
Didn't give a fuck for that.
Nice. Can't Timber.
Who's
you're
that gone
all
down?
right.
Timber again?
Timber, you're all right. Come on.
Old man
He
injury.
needs
He
to be
really needs
rested,
to
man. I'm
rest.
scared he's
Seriously,
yeah.
the amount of
scared he's
times
gonna
he's
get
gone
injured.
down.
I saw something. He's played like 36 games this season off the back of an ACL injury already.
That's
Yeah, I was just
mad.
about to say, don't forget he's coming back from injury. And
That's mad.
Yeah, you say don't forget. We don't forget. It looks like the manager's forgot.
That's a good point.
Well, it looks like, well, who's going to come in? You know,
Ben White's not
Tomiyasu's
bad.
been out and is going to be out for another year. So.
yeah, he's just had surgery. But we've
Who?
got Ben White now, Tomiyasu.
Who's that?
Tomiyasu.
I've never heard of him. Who's that? He played
And
for
I'm still
Arsenal.
saying his name.
The hide and seek
shambles,
champion,
that,
bruv. I tell you, I keep saying it. He's the hide and seek champion. He's gonna. You ever play hide and seek? He's gonna win. I'll tell you that now. Yeah.
It's so sad that what happened to Tomiyasu.
A good player as well.
Yeah, he is.
Really like him.
Yeah.
So,
There's an argument that with everyone fit, he gets into our first 11 at left back.
He's aerially he's fantastic. One-on-one defending's brilliant, but his just fitness is horrendous.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant.
When
Thing
everyone
is-
was fit last season, remember Bayern, first leg against Bayern, he started.
Yeah,
He's a very, very good player. It's
I remember
just
one game we put him left back against Salah. Do you remember? Just
unbelievable.
clamped him the whole game.
quality, man.
It's the best I've seen an Arsenal player
Problem
do
is,
against
he'll
Salah.
still be with us next year because nobody will buy him and he'll be too injury prone to sell.
They're saying like
Run down his contract.
December they're hoping for, aren't they?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's had a second knee
Yeah,
op,
he's had
so
another. Yeah.
You know, I've actually been on the Emirates pitch longer than him this season. He's had 6 minutes, I had 7.
Why are we on
I didn't play, I was standing next to the steward talking. But it was for 7 minutes.
Fair enough.
And I timed it, made sure it was 7, so I could say I played more than Tomiyasu this season. Well, not played, but you get what I mean.
Should have put you up front.
Mate, you don't want to play, mate, I'm rusty now, bruv. I'd have been alright 10 years ago.
Oh man.
One
come
more,
on.
that's
We're
it.
still doing
Go on,
the old
Ethan. Go on,
knockabout
Ethan.
stuff. We want to get
Go on, keep
forward.
pushing.
And this is the man
He's
that
so
can do
good,
it.
man.
Look at that.
Love
Oh,
this
look.
kid, man.
The way
17,
he
you
just
know.
runs with the ball.
Absolutely insane how good he is.
Looks like Tierney's been told to do the same as what Calafiori is doing.
Oh,
I
that
think the
was
difference is
brilliant.
Tierney's got the
that?
pace for it. I don't think Calafiori has the pace for it.
They're not leaving much space though. I don't think
That's
it's-
good.
that's
Go
good.
on. That's brilliant from Tierney.
Oh, that's not great though.
Trossard again, man.
Trossard again. Trossard again.
Bro. Trossard again, but not in a good way.
Yeah. That rhymes as well, bro.
Go on, stick your head there where it counts. You know what it is. I don't say no more.
Come on, let's pick it up a bit.
Get over to Timber.
Gone a bit flat here, isn't it? That's it. Right, let's go, Ethan. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's drive.
2 men on him as we. But he gets
That's it.
round.
He's done well.
That's good.
It's a corner.
Take it.
See, make something happen. He's the only one in the front three at the moment that can actually lift
yeah.
us out of our seats and give us something.
Of course he is.
And it should not be that way at 17.
gotta say,
you know? It
I
should be the
know,
others helping him.
And I don't want to judge him too early, but Trossard so far in this game has been non-existent. He needs. I hope the managers, put
There's
it
nothing
on
he
him.
can do.
Said, what do you mean? There's nothing he can do. He's done nothing.
No, there's nothing Arteta can do.
Sterling.
Sterling.
It's going to be Raheem.
Come on, man. That's not joking. Seriously.
No, but seriously,
Do be real.
if
What's the point
Trossard's
of
going to
playing
play
on
like that, you might as well bring Sterling.
I know what you're saying, Laurie, but you put it on a player if there was, if you could replace him,
True.
you could take him off. If he sticks it on Trossard and just get to...
Nice.
Nothing in the
Lovely.
Who was
shot.
that?
That was
Yeah, it was Trossard.
Oh, it's Trossard.
The last thing you want to do is
Oh,
start
right.
bringing his confidence down because you
Who,
can't change
Trossard?
it.
Yeah, I hear it.
That's a shouting handball there.
It was
Chris Wood coming back in.
It's on the
defence.
score,
So
isn't it?
there's an opportunity to whack the ball in, and Marino is behind the left back. I don't know where Marino is supposed to be playing. He's not playing as a striker.
I know,
You
mate.
can't give that as a handball.
not a
No
handball.
chance.
Tierney's up front here. In that position, Kieran Tierney is the one in the middle, look.
Nothing's
and Marino
changed.
is behind him.
It was Calafiori in the first half. He's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a strange situation, isn't it?
To confirm, it was checked and they've completely cleared it. It's not a
Nah, it
handball.
was never.
Nah, it weren't.
Right, what can we do from this?
Oh, come on then.
We don't score from set pieces anymore. What's the point?
Is it because we're too predictable?
Yeah.
Don't
We've
we
been
do?
figured out.
It's been very much the same thing all the
numbers
time,
up
isn't it? The
with
runners
that.
from deep.
Here we go.
Oh!
Was that a save? Or
Good
did that
save. It
Was
was
a
a save, yeah.
He's got to score, man.
Great save.
Mate, I think he's been the best goalkeeper this season, Matt Sells.
Sells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
he's
good.
been so good, man.
What's
Good
a
instinct
save?
to say that.
Oh, we're on it again. Come on,
If you're
Ethan.
being picky, you could say put it right in the corner, but
Oh, God, no, lovely.
come on, deck. Odegaard,
Go on, Erdegaard once, that's it.
have a go, man.
Right, put it in.
He's not going to shoot. He should.
Oh, what's that, man? Fucking hell, this guy.
What run
he
is he
does that
seeing?
lift up all the
Who
time.
is he?
Yeah.
He's trying like a Mesut Ozil pass when there's no one there. Doesn't make any sense.
Is that Marino? isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a
Marino.
great save.
Look at the leap.
Yeah, I was about to say, look at the height in his jump.
Unbelievable,
That
isn't
was
it?
prime time Ronaldo.
Oh, how tall is he? 6'4"?
He's tall.
Six-
I think
Got to
he's
be like
6'2".
6'1", 6'2".
Oh, okay, yeah, he looks quite
That was
tall.
like Ronaldo, that leap at the back, isn't it? Dare I say it?
Maybe the leap, not
The
the
leap.
header.
6'2".
Not the finish.
No, but it was
Okay.
impressive the way he.
At least he was in the box this
Yeah.
time, man. It's the first time I've seen this brother in the box this game. I don't get what is going on with this. Yeah, exactly. His positioning is odd, man. I can't tell you what is happening with him. Because now he's up top, which is where we expect him to be, right? Positionally.
If we're going to win this
possession,
game,
he
that man
changes.
there is going to be playing a pivotal role in it.
Who?
Who?
Odegaard.
Area.
Oh, one area.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's already looking.
Is he the best thing out of the academy you've seen, like fresh out the box quality wise?
Yeah.
At his age,
Last year,
yeah.
like Saka come through and like got better and is now amazing.
Saka wasn't
but,
this good at
but, yeah, like
17.
straight out of the box.
Nah.
I'm struggling.
Obviously, I'm a bit young for like the old school ones. I obviously saw Fabregas, but other than that, I'm sure there's like my lifetime is probably the best I've seen, like fresh out the box.
Forget your lifetime, my lifetime too.
Yeah?
No, but seriously, he's.
I don't think apart from Fabregas, there's been an Arsenal player that's been that good.
Like straight into the
Fabregas
first.
is the last one.
Yeah, yeah.
17-year-old.
Yeah.
Obviously, Saka
Maybe
did come
Wilshere?
through, but yeah, Jack
Yeah.
Wilshere.
But
kind of
even
played
he did alone though.
not
didn't
as
he?
exciting as this.
No, it weren't. It was.
Yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
I know.
Wilshere against Barcelona.
Yeah,
I
but
know
he
this
was
is going to
19.
sound a bit.
19.
Yeah.
Was that before his loan or after his loan?
After.
after.
He was at
After.
Bolton,
After.
weren't he?
Yeah.
The guy that he reminds me of, I know it's a
Oh,
big, I know
what
it's
are
a
you
big
doing,
deal,
Rice?
yeah, is Rooney. It's the last time I saw.
I think he's a bit less. Rooney was like physical, powerful.
He's like
you know?
bullish.
Ref,
we
go on,
go.
yeah,
Carry
we'll
on,
go.
carry
We'll
on,
play
carry on.
We'll play on.
I think Nwaneri is a perfect
can't
blend
get
of
back,
like
man.
Wilshere and Saka.
Right, put it in, Tierney.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
That's a good ball, and no
nothing
one's in the
there.
middle.
people sleep on Katie. They really
Corner.
do.
No, I love
No,
I
Kane.
really
He's
think
not to be
Nwaneri
slept
for
on.
me, he has the Wilshere in terms of the dribble and the physicality, and has that Saka in terms of the directness.
You get so many players that come through the academy and then stop doing what they've been promoted for. Like in the academy, they'll be really good at dribbling, taking on their man, and then when they get promoted, they play a bit safe. Like
Well, yeah, you're
they
coming up
take
against,
out
like,
their individuality.
men.
But now he's just straight into it.
Man United 3-2,
Harry
Maguire.
Maguire.
Right, come on then, Odegaard. We're not changing these set pieces up. It's all going to the far post, isn't it? So this has
Although
got
he
to
did nearly
work.
score from the last one.
Yeah, so let's.
Back
Oh,
Get it under control.
Oh,
Or not.
Anywhere but there.
mate.
A weak header. I thought he
Anyway,
was going to
Who
get
was
battered,
that?
didn't he?
That wasn't
Trossard.
Trossard, was it?
it was.
Right. Stick it in. Is that Jorginho? Yeah, it is. Ethan.
Go wide.
Go on, hit it.
He's trying to get on that left.
He wants to, doesn't he?
Yeah, but they're reading it well.
They're overloading him.
They've actually dealt with him well this game, Ethan, because
Come on, Martin, man.
he is the threat. They've seen that.
Go.
Well done,
on.
Timber.
Yeah, nice.
Well
Nice.
done.
Done ya, done ya. Oh, unlucky.
Nah, well
Another
done.
corner. Come on.
That's all right, man.
Got to make
I
this
like
count,
that.
you know.
Poor delivery, man. He
This is a-
knows it.
No, but you know
He
what?
did really well, but the delivery was.
Yeah, the delivery could be better, but
He just needs to get his head up. He's beat him there. Get your head up. There.
done him all ends up. As
Yeah,
they
he
say.
did.
That's the kind of thing that when Sterling comes on, he should be doing.
I'd rather have one.
Sterling
Airy.
would fall over his own feet.
Oh, he's dreadful. I'd rather have one Airy taking these corners, would you not?
I'd rather give. We got a kid on the bench, haven't we?
Nathan Butler or Yadeji?
No, the other one. There's another one. Striker.
Cabia.
Go on.
Cabia. I'd rather give Cabia a chance, man. And put Sterling.
Can't get any worse.
Apparently he's rapid.
Yeah.
Cabia.
He's a striker, isn't he?
I don't know much about him, to be fair, yeah.
I think he's big as well. He's like 6'1" or 6'2".
That Butler Oyedei guy is 22, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on loans in National League and League Two.
What's he still doing here? then?
not-
What have we
yeah.
still got this brother here? He's 22.
When I saw he was 22,
I
I
think
was
he's
like,
out of contract end of the season.
that was a chance,
close,
you know. Tierney.
Okay.
I forgot Partey was on
I
the
think
bench.
it's a good start in the second half for Arsenal. I know it goes without saying that we need a goal, but I think the start has been good. If any team looks like scoring at the moment, it's us. I hope that's not going to jinx that.
Uh-oh.
No, but am I wrong? Is somebody-
What did you say? If you what?
We've made a good start to the second half.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, we have.
If anyone looks like scoring, it's us so far.
Yeah,
I know,
I've
but I
been
agree.
on sofas with you before when you've said stuff and it's gone wrong, mate. Like 2-0 up in Anfield.
What did I say?
Oh,
Job done.
Did I say that? Yeah.
Game over. Was it? Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. I think it was.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that clip.
Oh, look, here we
That's
go.
good.
There we go.
No,
Keep it.
ball is
Oh,
poor.
so slow.
That was a bad ball, man.
He's putting in a shift, though. Marino.
If you go back to that time when we were 2-0 up at Anfield, everything was great. Would you say since then we've gone downhill or uphill?
I think we've gone safe. Is the
So you think we
Yeah,
just
that's true. We've
Stayed.
I
we've
think-
definitely changed the way we play.
I think
since
that game and the Etihad game, he's like, now I just want control. Like I don't want that chaos anymore, throwing games away. I think that's why we've gone a
Well,
bit
it was
negative
much better
almost,
before,
maybe.
though, wasn't it? It was much more
was.
better when it was scintillating and
yeah.
everyone was scared of us and stuff to play us. But
Someone
Now
summed it
it's
up really well on Twitter the other day. They were like, 2 years ago it was like Arsenal 1-0 down, and we were like, oh, that's fine, we might win 3-1. Whereas now it's like Arsenal 1-0 down, and it's like, oh, this is going to be one
That's
of them
true,
games.
man.
Like, I remember we go
being
1-0 down like the first 10 minutes. So that's fine, we'll get
Yeah.
4.
I remember, I think it was Leicester at home. I was when we were wearing the season of this kit. Saliba scored an own goal header. Do you remember that game? We were 1-0 down at home.
But we all started cheering and
The
chanting
whole
Arsenal,
stadium was
everyone
like
went
up. Like, come on! I think we went on 1-3-4-1. Like, it's definitely changed. Don't get me wrong, but it's the
Atmosphere
quality
at
in
the
attack.
stadium as well.
That's all it's about. We're really not far away from being a great team and playing some
Move.
great football. It's just
come on,
the attack's
very,
a problem,
very
man.
safe that.
Because I don't think Arteta wants to play this style of football.
No.
You don't think so?
No, you can look at the last 2 years. We played some great attacking
So why are we
front-footed
playing it
football.
then?
Because we haven't got the players in attack to play how we want to play.
So why is
If Saka, Martinelli,
That's a
Havertz,
Tierney,
No, but Laurie's
great first
fair
touch.
point,
Go on,
mate.
go on, Ethan.
Shoot.
They're reading that cutting and shoot, though.
Take it.
You see that? There was
Corner
3 men
again.
on it. though.
How many corners we had?
Good question.
10.
Go on, Frank.
Do you want to start taking your guesses?
6 or 7?
7.
I'll go for 8.
6 or
I
7.
will get there eventually.
No, actually, it's not that many as 8, is it? Probably is 6.
I think it's
This
6.
will be the 8th.
Oh, well done.
Oh, there we go.
7.
See, I never should have
But I
died.
said 6 or 7.
Yeah, but 7
so it's
was
fine.
right. We don't take
Yeah, 7 was
we don't
right.
take it.
Technically.
You said had.
Yeah.
Go on, Dave.
Law of averages say that sooner or later we're going to score one, yeah?
The amount I don't know, mate.
I think we've said that in the last 10 games or whatever it's been since we last scored.
Statistically, yeah, we should be putting it back in the, at the
we'll
back
take
of the
one
net.
now.
But loved it.
There we go. Oh, sells again.
Right,
Love.
okay.
Oh.
Make sure you don't miss out on that.
Nope,
He's not giving nothing there.
of course not.
What's he doing?
There's nothing.
Just get
I
up,
said
man.
get up.
What's he rolling round for though? Nothing happened, did it? Some of these players, man,
So annoying.
honestly, man, they've played rugby. They wouldn't the last 2 seconds, would they? One more.
This is already.
That's it. No, he wants
that
it.
calling?
How long are you taking for that?
Do it.
Jorginho.
This is so
Very
much better
sideways
than,
and backwards.
The West Ham performance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a bounce
It is.
back.
I will say though, they haven't set up like West Ham did. Do you know what I mean?
That's a
All
good
the
run
ball.
from Rice.
Come on, Dick.
Go on then. What are you scared of it for?
Didn't want it, man.
Nah.
Didn't want it again.
Second time.
he
Second
didn't,
time in
for
the
real.
box.
Who
He's
didn't
not
want
wanted
it?
it.
Declan Rice.
I mean, there's been a few instances in this game where.
That's true. I think he's just low on confidence, man. When you're a £100 million player, you can't be low on confidence.
It's all Arsenal at the moment. Isn't it?
It has
Can't
been.
get-
That's how it has been.
It has been.
This second half has been all Arsenal.
They do set up well defensively though for us. So it will
Frank,
be
how
hard.
much possession have we had in this second half?
In the second half, we're looking at 67% to
Yes.
Nottingham Forest's 33.
They do.
But
they
have we had
play
a
like
shot
this,
on
though.
target yet?
In the second half?
Yeah.
Yes, we've had a shot on target. 4
That was a
shots in the
Marino
second
header,
half.
wasn't it?
Marino
Yeah, that
had
would be
a
the
big
one.
chance. Tierney, that was a big chance as well. It just went wide.
Total of 11 shots, only the 1 on target from Marino.
It's not good enough, really.
It's starting to sound like the West Ham game. That's the frustration here, because we had 20 shots and 2 on target for that one.
Yeah, but that was. I can't name a big chance in that game.
Exactly.
That's a ball turn. Unlucky. Get in there.
The thing is, though,
He's fouled him.
is it me? But even though we've had a lot of possession and looked more
What-
dangerous,
What? I thought he blew
I
the
swear I
whistle.
watched the ref put his arm out.
Yeah, so it was a foul. Just Trossard carried on.
Trossard knows he's fouled him. I don't know what he's doing. Jeez. How's he looking like that? It was blatant foul, wasn't it?
I don't know what he's doing, man. All I know is if I was manager, he'd be off by now.
Yeah, he's only got Sterling to bring on, isn't he? He's going to have to, I think. Unless he brings one of the
Bring
young
on the
kids
youth.
Put
Bring him on,
Zinchenko
mate.
left wing.
Why not now?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
would.
know what I mean?
You know, though.
Zinchenko.
Trossad's dropping another turd. I'd bring Sterling on.
I'd rather Zinchenko left wing than Sterling.
Yeah, I'm done with
Genuinely.
Sterling, man.
Is
don't
it
wanna
that
see him.
bad for Sterling, really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That performance is. Oh. It's one
I'd
of the
say
worst I've
Zinchenko,
seen in
as
an
much
Arsenal
as I
shirt
can't stand
against
Zinchenko
Leicester.
defensively, I think he's better on the ball than Sterling.
100%.
Sterling is absolutely finished. As
Now that is a plus for Arsenal, the fact that they're bringing Elanga off.
yeah.
To see Elanga off, that's good work.
Surely Sterling's got to have one game though. Law of averages, he's got a 10 of one. At least Willian got a hat-trick of assists in one game. Surely there's Sterling's
Willian's
game.
got a free kick.
Well, there you go, there's 2 games.
Sterling played great against Bolton.
He didn't really though.
He scored. he scored an assist.
He
Didn't he?
didn't play great.
Was the goal not already going in if he just poked it over the line?
Yeah, but you don't have to remember.
Yeah, it was.
that.
I think it was.
That's not the bit you have to remember.
Yes, you're right.
I remember when Sterling missed from a yard against Palace. That was mad. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's awful, man. He's dreadful.
Was that when we hit the bar or the post from like
Yeah.
a yard?
I don't know how it's possible. Magician, the geezer, I tell you.
The fall off is mental.
Sad.
I
Yeah,
just
you
think
hit
he's
hard.
a bit done.
Do you think if he was getting a consistent
No, but I just
run
mean
of
as
games-
a person. Like I just think his passion for football, it just looks like it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, he's collecting his money. He'd probably go Saudi or something, or get another move.
No,
and-
I don't think I've seen that. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, think
I don't
he's
see someone
trying,
that
it's
comes
just
on
not
and is
working.
like giving 100%.
Yeah,
I think he needs to work on his promotional stuff because he said we're going to see the best of him. So
Such a mad
He
state.
didn't
What,
say
so-
when.
he didn't say
Fair
when.
We've still got to go to Anfield. There's a storyline there.
Yeah, going to see the best of me.
Oh, gosh.
Crikey.
Do you think that? So who was behind that, bringing him in? Do you think that was Arteta?
Uh-oh,
Gosh, that was dangerous. Was that Arteta? Was that Edu? Was that somebody else?
I don't know. I can't really think. The Arteta definitely.
Because Arteta did work with him at City, and apparently they had a good
Well, he said,
relationship.
Arteta said in 10 minutes I knew I was ready to sign him. So Arteta takes
It's
the
got to
L.
be Arteta.
Yeah, it has to be. But it's because he worked with him, knew him. But this is what I mean. Like, he's worked with Sterling, Zinchenko, and he's worked with Jesus. All 3 of them have been flops, man. Like, they need to go, don't they? So
We
we
do
need to
now.
stop
We
working
do
with
now.
players you used to work with.
When
Go
they
and get
first
players we
come,
need for now, like.
Zinchenko and
Yeah, they were good for the
Yeah.
first season, weren't they?
Yeah.
But we've gone
Jesus
past
was
it.
so good, I got him on the back of his shirt.
Without
He was
growing
Oh, on
up.
that shirt you're wearing.
Yeah. I kind of wish
Yeah.
I could swap it now and put Saka on the back instead. He was so good when he first came in.
Yeah, he had
He was
first
brilliant. He was our
first
best
3
player
months. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
until he
And then
got injured in the World Cup.
Yeah. But we have outgrown him now. Well, him and Zinchenko now. But that's a compliment to us, really, because
Yeah.
obviously we're now going for a title, not top 4.
I wouldn't say Zinchenko's been a flop. I think he
well,
served
it's
the
not been
purpose.
an
I think he's.
overwhelming success.
He's
has
not
it?
been good though.
It's because of the
Defensively, it's
position. Like,
embarrassing.
I wouldn't
just
say
think
flop.
playing him at
I wouldn't
left
say flop.
back.
No, but he makes too many mistakes.
Go on,
Go on then,
Right,
keep
go
going.
on, keep
Right.
going, keep
Look
going.
at this
Who is he
kid,
going to
man.
give it to?
Oh, look at that.
It's just ridiculous.
Thank
I
you.
know.
I think they're both victims of their own success, though. Like, I don't think they expected to jump from, 5th to title race straight away.
Yeah.
I thought they'd get 2-3 years out of Zinni and Jesus before we did
Oi.
the next upgrade, but we just jumped.
Oh.
Dive there. What just Odegaard dive?
Straight dive.
My
That was a
word.
weird dive, isn't it?
That was bizarre, wasn't it? Looks a bit like Marino, this ref, doesn't he?
So you've got Trossard the ref, and
You've got,
Yeah,
Clement
yeah.
ref in the Prem.
Do you know what? He's my favourite ref. I
Which
think
one?
Clement Turpin.
I love how you know his name.
Is that the
I love
the
him, mate. I
Trossard
think he's
lookalike?
brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually agree. I think he's the best ref.
I think
he is
he's
a
my
good
favourite ref by far. He
He's
lets
a
the
really
game
good
flow.
ref, yeah.
I love how we still got goals for
Just
Frank
come
for
on,
half time
what-
on the screen.
I know.
One more.
Would any of you guys look to be making any subs now? I mean,
What have we
Forrester
got?
made a couple.
Nah, I wouldn't be doing anything if I'm
No?
honest. There's nothing to do, is there, Laurie? Like, well, I mean,
Yeah, I
we
guess.
could bring Thomas Partey on, I suppose,
White for Timber.
and Ben White.
Yes.
White and Partey are the only two that I'd think.
Because
about.
sometimes with subs as well, it's just
I
to
would.
provide a bit of energy, a bit of spark in the team, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what you're looking
Ben
for.
White for
Fresh
Timber,
legs.
Partey for
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There
nice.
you go,
Shoot
right.
now!
Come on, Ethan.
He's going to deliver.
Oh, should have shot really.
He should have.
It's all right.
Because you know normally they double
Whoa,
team
what's
him
happened
out of that.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of space
Oh,
there.
something-
please
something's
don't
happened
be
here.
injured.
What's happened there off the ball? I think he stepped on Marino's ankle by
Is it
accident.
Marino?
Marino's hurt.
It looked like he stepped on like the back of his boot and his boot came off. I don't think it's a foul.
He looks.
Oh, his boots off, yeah.
Don't forget this.
Like you should get up.
Oh man, I think this is yours.
Yeah, it's
He
not a
ain't
foul.
giving him anything, is he?
Just stepped on the
away.
What
back of his
happened
foot.
there? Did he step on him?
Yeah, he stepped on
Yeah.
it. That's nothing. It's an accident.
Bit of a dramatic. Where he went
I
down.
think
He's a bit
he'll-
dramatic, isn't he?
I think he'll be all right.
Don't know, Marino, he's got the build of a tennis player more than a footballer.
He does. That's a
Don't
very
you
good
think so?
point. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Novak.
Yeah.
Or a basketball player.
He's got the number of a basketball player and the build of a tennis player.
Anything but a footballer.
I've
Anything
seen
but a footballer.
Michael Jordan on his back.
But he does. He looks like one of those guys with like a 100-mile-an-hour serve.
I know what you
those
mean.
tall, rangy tip.
Bit of a Nadal to him, isn't he?
Spanish as well.
That's the thing, yeah.
Does anyone know anything about his celebration? Jack, you might. You know these trivia matters.
What, his celebration?
What's the celebration?
Yeah,
What's the story
Yeah,
behind
his
that?
dad used to play for Spain, and he scored at either a World Cup or a Euros and done that celebration. So now he does it,
okay.
and I think it was the exact same stadium that he'd done it against
semi-final.
Germany in the semi-final,
Yeah, it was.
and he just stuck with it.
It's a bit of a shit celebration, isn't it?
Yeah,
Meaningful.
But yeah, the story behind it is really nice.
Sentimental.
His dad did it in that, like you said, in that same
the
stadium.
same
but-
stadium. I don't know if he used to do it at Sociedad or whether he's just.
No,
Tini's
Taking
up
it
front
from now.
here. Like, what is?
I think he did it for Spain first time.
no, don't lose
Oh,
that
too much,
ball,
too
mate.
much.
Oh, sorry. Just get this guy off, man. He's been absolutely rubbish.
I think he's
all
been our
night.
worst player.
Oh, he's been so bad.
If that was Sterling,
been
you
a
would all be throwing
Yeah.
tomatoes at the screen,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
No, but we're not far from it with Trossard today.
No.
Like we're not saying we're not giving him a pass. He's been dreadful.
Yeah, get him off and get Sterling on then.
But then Sterling's going to do worse, Laurie.
No, but let's see it.
Good move.
Got your
Look
wish,
at him
Chris.
sitting down there.
Sterling looks vexed.
But what's going to be the change here, though? Because we've obviously already put Tierney on.
Yeah.
So
They might
where's
swap
Zinchenko going to
wings.
go into the midfield, maybe?
They
I'll
might-
put him left wing.
Yeah, like last
Jorginho
game.
off.
Yeah.
Or the game before.
They might
And then
swap wings and
Zinchenko
put
holding.
Wayne
I
on
would
him.
put Zinchenko left wing. I think Trossard's been that bad, but I agree. I think Rice will go into the 6, Zinchenko will go into the 8.
Real,
Great
that's class.
save.
Class from Real. That's all it takes. One chance
That's
out.
what
We've
I'm
had all
saying.
the ball, man.
That's what I'm saying. All that possession we had, and they've nearly gone and scored now. Do you think that? And I'm being serious now. Do you think that Forest have switched tactically and have invited Arsenal to come onto them so we can hit them on the counter? Because
Yeah, that's
in the
their
first
plan.
half,
That's their plan.
they
That's how
tried
they
to
usually
engage us
play.
more up top.
I think that's a poor finish from Wood, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Straight
I think
away.
they actually went for it in the first half. Yeah, I know obviously they weren't peppering our goal, but in terms of the way they were trying to
Yeah.
get to our goal, I was quite surprised. But
It's almost
yeah,
this
like
half.
they've reverted back now.
they've said, look, you have the ball. and we'll
Jorginho
try to-
coming off.
It is
Jorginho
for
is
Jorginho.
off, and that's interesting that Zinchenko's on instead of Partey. So you're right, Rice will go to the 6.
Yeah.
So that means Partey must be injured then.
No,
No, he's on the bench.
There's no news of any injury on Thomas Partey.
I don't think they want him to get injured, more like.
Yeah.
What would you do with both of their contracts? They're both up, aren't they? Jorginho and Partey.
They're
I'd
both
give
leaving
Partey
in
an
the summer.
extension.
They're both leaving.
They probably
Yeah, I
are,
want
but
him to
would you? Are you?
Yeah,
It depends what we're.
If I was going to
available
keep
to
one of
do
the two,
in
it
the
would be
summer.
Partey, to be honest.
If there's a possibility of bringing in 2 or 3 quality players in midfield, then yeah. If
But
we
I'm
could,
not-
if we're
but-
only bringing in Zubimendi as midfield backup, then
You gotta
obviously
keep
you've got to keep
Partey,
Partey for a
yeah.
year.
Got Fabio coming back as well, but I don't know
is he
whether
gonna play?
Oh,
Is he-
can't see it, mate.
I don't know what we could use him now.
Since
Nah,
I think he's been man of the match the last 3 games for Porto, hasn't he?
Oh, really?
He suits that
For
league,
Porto,
man. I tell you, he
that's
ain't
for
good enough
Porto.
for us. My God, he's one of the
I
worst.
think he's one of the. No, he's a talented player, but I just don't think
He's so
built for
he's so
Premier League.
lightweight.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
lightest.
that's the problem.
His arms are like that, skinny, isn't it?
Oh, he's so bad. Isn't he?
I managed to put my
Go
whole
on then.
arm around his waist. He's so petite.
You did.
Yeah, when I met him.
Here they go.
You did what?
Snapped
You
him
did
in
what?
Arm around. No, not like that.
Defend it.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Give that man
Saliba.
Give that man a.
You know what? He
That's what I'm
recovered there
feeling.
because his first touch up
That's
in
what
the
I'm
air
feeling,
was
Saliba.
poor, and he's recovered. Or was that Gabriel who had that
That
touch?
is a great tackle, though, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Oh, what's happening here?
What's going on?
The cameraman's not keeping up with play.
That's
what's
right.
on.
Somehow we've got
Got a free kick.
a free kick here somehow. Not
How?
quite sure
I don't
how.
quite know why either. It's nothing been said.
What happened
I'm
there?
guessing
Then?
they took it short and was offside.
Now, don't go
Maybe.
back to
How
Ray.
could it be
That's
offside
it.
from
Just
short?
get it up there. Why do we do this? Prattling around all the time, man.
Maybe.
As in he passed it and then gave it back to him straight
Yeah,
away.
as in I'm
We
guessing
do,
they
don't we?
recycled
Dick
it,
around
you
with
know.
it at the back all the time, man. Fucking hell.
That's quite
You know what? I
design, though,
still
isn't it?
couldn't tell you which way this game's going to go. You know.
No.
Because although
I think this is how it's going to go. I think it's going to end like
Really?
this.
0-0.
Christian, you've said it now, mate.
I think it is, man.
You've said it. That means it's not going to. Someone's going to score now.
Oh, well.
Hopefully it's us.
Yeah.
Right,
Say
up
that.
you get.
Couple super chats flying in here. One from Michael saying Arteta is falling down with style. Let's have fun. And Christian, it sounds like a relative of Christian's over there. At this rate, Raya runs harder than any and with more purpose than any of the forwards and has more skill than any of the forwards. Invert him to a striker and put Neto in the goal.
Chill out with all this riot chat.
After we've seen Neto's performance against Girona, I don't
I don't
think
ever
anywhere
want to
near
see a
my
Neto
goal.
performance again after that one.
That was one of the
That was
wildest things I've
insane.
seen. His positioning for that goal.
I couldn't believe
He tried to save it outside, like, well, outside.
Yeah,
This
but
guy
even if he
diving
gets
for
a
that when
hand
he's
on
out
it,
his
he's
box, man.
mental.
Like,
It's true, innit? If he gets a hand to it.
He's all on.
Right, take advantage
Carry
of this
on,
now.
straight right.
go wide.
why so
are you waiting for
reluctant,
him
man?
to all catch up?
Right, now. Put it in. There's no one in there, though, really, is there, look?
Oh, that's no good. Declan's having another.
Why are we
stinker
so
today.
obsessed with flicking this ball over the...
Is it me?
I don't get it, man. No,
Declan's not really on it today again.
No, he's not.
So who
I
else
like
played
him
well
in
for us today then? Who else played well for us?
Ranieri,
Yep.
Ranieri, yeah, that's the obvious
Saliba.
one.
Saliba,
I
Gabby,
think Saliba
Big
and
Gabby.
Gabriel have been good, I think. If I'm honest, I think...
Tim's
goalkeeper.
solid.
yeah, I
Right,
mean,
so-
Raya, when he has been asked, he had a good save just a
Yeah.
minute ago, actually, as it goes.
Yeah. I
Trossard.
agree. I don't think anyone's been
Trossard's been
bad apart
quality.
from Trossard. And I don't think Marino's been in the game.
Trossard can count himself extremely lucky to be still on that pitch.
Tough. Oh, man.
Oh, nearly came off.
What? Oh, right, it went out, did it?
Did it?
We've kept Morgan Gibbs-White pretty quiet as well today. I expected him to be more of a threat.
think you
Again, I
just
hope I haven't
cursed it,
spoken too soon.
I just think I just got a feeling when you
I don't
said
wanna
that.
say
Yeah.
No, but am I wrong so far?
No, you're right.
We've
You're
kept
right.
him
He's barely
reasonably
been in the
quiet.
game.
He's one of their major
Good player.
playmakers.
He's a good player.
I was going to say as well, up until potentially the last 10 minutes or so, we've done a good job of keeping Chris Wood quiet as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we have.
But now I've said it.
Oh, well, that's a bit fancy.
That's gone.
Got
Oh,
around
oh.
it.
What do you make of Odegaard's game? I'm not going to lie. I need to see more, man. I
He's
need to
dipped
see
in this
more.
second half. I thought the
Yeah,
first
he's
half he looked
disappeared
alright.
again. Thank God for that.
I agree.
Yeah, the levels.
Completely
deep
agree.
down.
I like I said before the game, I think a player like him, you rely on quality in front of you a lot.
Oh,
Just give
Given the free kick.
Really?
What happened?
Well, for a high
Dangerous
foot.
position, this.
this guy, I don't really get what he is. I don't get this Marino guy. What is this guy? Real talk.
Oh,
How could you think that you are not going to
that? I didn't
concede
see
a
that.
free
Was it
kick
bad?
like
Look
that?
at how high that was. That was straight to
karate
his face.
kicked him in the jaw piece.
I didn't see it.
Another sport.
For a guy of his experience, that is poor.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hell.
How do
They
you
Killed him.
I do an Arsene Wenger. I did not see it.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see
He
it.
used to say that every
Yeah, he did.
interview.
For a guy of his experience, I'm sorry, that's not good.
Nowadays, they put a screen in front of him, innit? Hey, Arsene, what do you think? I cannot see it. Take his glasses off.
This is a worrying position.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. I could just see it coming back out, edge of the box, Gibbs White.
I think he's going to go. I think he's going to go for goal here.
Nah. From there?
Whoever's marking
Really?
Chris Wood.
Who's
Who's marking
It's
Chris
silly
Wood?
to go for goal from there.
Hope it's not one of them where you got the smallest player in Arsenal's team marking the tallest player on the pitch.
That
Where
was
is it?
surprising.
Well, I'm
Who
seeing
is it? No,
Zinchenko
Gabby.
and Morello.
Big Gabby's on
Oh,
it.
good
Has a
defending.
brilliant. Ooh.
It's good
Ooh.
defending there.
Come
Get it
on,
out.
just get it out.
Get out.
Clear that.
Nice.
It was on the floor.
Injury. Stop the
Who's
play.
that to though?
Do you know what I mean?
Odegaard.
It's alright. He's alright.
You'll live.
Just off the back of your comment about Mikel Marino's karate kick,
Oh,
he says
Sterling's coming on.
Mikel Marino is watching too much Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Oh, for 1 year?
Oh, for Ethan.
No.
Why is he not taking
No.
Trossard off?
Are you joking?
Wait, how do you take Ethan off?
No.
Damn.
Can't make excuses for this one, lads.
No.
Tap me out, man.
Why
This
is
man just
Ethan 1
taps,
year he's
bro.
coming
I'm not
off?
feeling too good, lads.
That is
I might head off.
It's a wrong sub. It's a wrong sub.
That is
I would have
crazy.
taken Trossard off.
Our best
Absolutely
player.
shocking.
Is Trossard still on, man? Like,
know.
this is
That's
unbelievable,
absolutely
bro.
He's the only one who looked like scoring, mate.
You know what, as well? When Sterling was playing for City, his best position was on the left.
It was.
He always used to play on the left, and he was good on the left. I don't understand why we've got this thing about putting him on the right.
He better score now for all this, or at least
What
get
is
an
this
assist.
Marino on the right wing for? I don't get this, brother. Where is he supposed to be playing?
The frustration for me is it's not
Sake,
even like we're
man.
playing on the weekend. Like he's not got to rest him for anything. We've got a whole week until we
No, but
play
he's,
again.
he's coming under the guise of this false nine, isn't it? Obviously.
Has he been limping or anything?
He's
In the
playing
West Ham
anywhere
game.
but up front.
Not
No, but-
today.
And now we've taken Ethan off. There's no threat on that. We've got Trossard, Sterling, and Mikel Marino as our front three. Going to win the game. Oh,
Watch one of them
tap me
score.
out.
Go on.
Watch this.
I swear to
What,
God.
Sterling?
You do something. You do something.
Yeah.
now.
Go, good ball.
Right.
Go on,
Hit it. Oh, shoot, man.
Shoot!
Oh, shoot,
Pass him
man.
there.
Yeah, it was a good ball from Sterling, though.
That was a brilliant
Yeah,
ball.
but like Dan says, why is he not trying to shoot there?
He's a defender, isn't he? That's why.
I can't
I
believe
think it was all right. I'm not vexed for that.
What a position
No,
that
what
was.
Sterling did was good, but I'm saying, why didn't we try and have a shot there or something?
I agree.
Zinchenko.
I can't believe it's come to this. We got Sterling crossing the ball to a left back who knocks it back to the left back that he replaced.
He shouldn't even be at the club. He was out on loan
Who's
last
only here because
season.
he got injured in the Euros?
It's madness, isn't it?
How many fullbacks have we got on a pitch here?
That's a great question.
What's the Premier League record for fullbacks on a pitch?
I don't even think the
Might as well
information
break it
section.
today, innit?
That's a
Guinness
chat
record
GPT
breaker.
question
Come on,
now.
look, they're all at back
Crack
post
it
again.
out.
Well, something's got to work with this Nicholas Yoba, bro. It's got to work now. Come on. There we go.
Oh! They're shouting handball.
That's not handball, man. Chill out.
Serious protest for a handball as well.
It's got to be too
One who
close,
headed it, he's
surely.
That's the only thing he can do, Marino. That's the only thing I've seen him do is head the ball from a set piece. That is it. Don't always go in, but he does get ahead of everyone.
Oh, you know what? It would be very harsh.
What did that hit? Did that
It
hit?
would be
I
very
think
harsh.
Champions League they give it in them rules.
That
Yeah.
was
not
quick.
Prem.
That was quick. It was quite quick to see.
It would be.
but
It would be. It would be.
That
harsh.
that wasn't a penalty. Yes, that was.
It would be harsh.
Yeah, I
It
wouldn't.
was
Even,
like
I
this,
wouldn't even
his-
want to see
his
us
arm.
get a goal off something like that. That wouldn't be right.
Mate, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, exactly. We need it.
No, let's try to try.
Odegaard probably missed the penalty anyway.
If you consider Calafiori a left back, we've got 3 on the pitch.
Oh,
Didn't try to win the ball.
it's Trossard, bro. Yeah, what is he doing here? How is he still on the pitch?
I don't think he
What
does
is-
I'm not
too
being
bad
funny,
there.
right, but that was a bit of a coward's header, innit? He did try to win the ball at
I'm not
all.
even sure it was a foul.
It was a foul. He wasn't even looking at the ball.
There's a poor attempt at it, man. He's had a shocker tonight. Yes.
I'm surprised he's still on the pitch.
He's been our worst player.
Got a few super chats to run through here. One from Michael Oliver's missus. You can't blame my husband for this result today. Interesting. We got a super chat here from Giuseppe Jones as well. Arsenal learn from Forest's attack. No dilly-dallying. And then another super chat here from John. You're forgetting Winieri went off with cramp against West Ham 3 days ago. We've got to manage his workload.
And he's forgetting that he's only 17 years old. He's a young man. Come on.
Sterling, man. Experience. You see that?
No.
Experienced player just comes, pushes him in the back. Gets
Come
a foul.
on, man. Lau
So
Sterling.
dumb.
He's just been on his case from...
You didn't see it. The ball's in the air. He just pushes him.
No,
in the back.
I had a joke.
Nah, no one
Is
can defend.
this game meandering towards a 0-0?
I think both teams are almost happy with 0-0.
Yeah.
10 minutes left.
Forest are not
No
exactly...
one can defend that substitution, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No one can.
No excuses
That-
for that.
I know he went off with cramp last time. He better
he's
be
been our
injured
best
if he's
player,
coming
though,
off.
too.
If he's
Yes.
come off, he better be injured then, because that is an
don't think he is.
inexcusable decision. The only one who had any form of threat. Now look at the front three we've got.
It's a foul.
What's he doing?
I love Arteta.
He got
and
it, though.
I back him to the hill, but that's a bad decision.
Yeah, for sure.
It really is.
Everton have equalised against Brentford.
Who was it, Frank?
O'Brien?
No.
O'Brien?
Oh, yeah.
Bryn.
Centre back.
O'Brien. Uncle Bryn from Gavin and
Dara
Stacey's
O'Brien?
squad.
It's a common, yeah.
Wait, where's he from?
I'll
Irish.
find out.
Must be Irish.
Information station.
So you said it in an
full
Irish
effect.
accent.
O'Brien.
It's spelled B-R-I-E-N, not A-N, not O'Brien.
Mexico. Mind you,
Jake O'Brien, or O'Brien, however you want to pronounce it. Jake, we'll call him Jake. There you go.
Jake.
from
Jake,
Where's he from?
He's
Montenegro.
hang on.
Serbia.
Trying to find out where he's from. Hang on.
Well, that, mind you, Argentina with McAllister.
Yeah, Alexis
McAllister.
It's Irish.
He
name,
is
isn't it?
Irish, for context,
of course.
though. He is
There
Irish.
we go.
No, I'm only whining.
I know.
We've got to laugh at something.
You're a wind up.
Yeah,
That's what it
It's
is.
true.
We've only 8 minutes.
I'll tell
What's
you,
the Liverpool
subs aren't
score?
funny, so.
Still 1-0.
Still 1-0 Liverpool from what I can see.
What's the stats looking
Ref,
like?
we'll have that.
They
Thank
dominated.
you.
What was that, sorry?
What's the stats looking like in that game?
Trying to make me pull double duty here. Here for the Arsenal game. Hang on. Let's take a look at the
Not all the
Liverpool stats. There you go. 1 second.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, wrong game.
Hopefully, Man City are still beating Tottenham.
Man City are still beating Tottenham. Liverpool, yeah, all over Newcastle. 64% possession. We're looking at 5 shots.
No
only
one
one on
ain't touching
target. So they've
Liverpool.
scored with their only shot on target. Newcastle, it's been a complete shutout from them so far. Only the one shot.
Nice. He's
Hang
through.
on, hang
And
on.
he better shoot.
Why did he pass? Why
No, but why did he pass?
God,
Why did he pass?
why has he passed?
Somebody tell me, write it down on a card.
Offside,
No, but he didn't know that. He did not know
Zinchenko.
that.
I'm
I'll
not.
tell you what.
Why
It's
not?
well offside. I'm not mad with the pass, you know.
No, but
Nah, he's
you
gotta shoot
think
there,
you're
bro.
mad with the pass?
He's got to shoot there, bro.
Christian, I can't believe you said that.
He's a left back, Laurie. What's
Bro,
he
if
gonna
you're a
think?
professional footballer,
He's just got to
I
shoot.
can't
any
defend him.
professional footballer worth this. So David Raya would have shot from there.
You reckon?
Yes.
Just got to shoot, man. That's mad. But he's offside anyway. But it's
Honest.
still
No, but he
crazy.
didn't know that.
Nah, he didn't. It's crazy. No excuse in that.
Damn,
man.
that just summed Arsenal up, man.
Yeah.
Someone take
That's twice now,
responsibility.
Zinchenko.
I think I'm not mad with the pass because I'm used to it. We saw Havertz against City when he passed to Odegaard, similar position.
How did
just
these
want to
guys?
pass it off to the next
So
guy.
basically,
No
what
one
we're
wants to do
saying
the
is we can
deed.
only score tapping goals. Then is that what we're saying?
Apparently so.
We want to walk it in. Been like that for.
And this is what I'm saying. When I
decade.
made the comment earlier, and I know you guys kind of looked at me a bit funny, and I was talking about Wanyeri because he did a similar thing when he slipped past the two defenders and then
And he
looked
didn't want to
pass.
shoot.
And I'm saying, have
Like
they been
it's been
coached to do this?
I think it probably has. I think. Oh my God! What is this geezer doing, Zinchenko here?
This is dangerous.
No shot. No shot.
Thank God for that. He's leading back. Thank goodness.
That was poor from Hudson-Odoi, and we.
Zinchenko, what was he doing there?
Right, here we go.
Ben White and Partey. Okay, makes sense. Who's coming off then?
So that means that
Leave
decision.
like, oh,
Can I just say, guys?
let's
Yeah.
go.
That's good that we've seen of Chris Wood, by the way. That decision then
Yeah.
to not play Partey, that's been proved to be wrong because Jorginho did nothing in this game.
No.
He came
think he's
off.
all
Now
right.
we're seeing Partey come on.
I don't think he's been fine.
I think Jorginho's been alright.
Jorginho, he's kept it ticking. That's his job.
Our midfield hasn't been the problem today. It's been the attack.
No,
They're
but did he
toothless
do
in
anything
attack,
that
though.
Partey couldn't have done?
Good. I'm glad Odegaard's come off because he's been crap again, man.
Second half wasn't. Seriously,
White- was it Timber as
listen.
well?
I hear you. He didn't do anything dramatically wrong, but I don't think it was the decision to leave Partey on the bench for me. Didn't make
Timber
no
and
sense.
Odegaard off.
Is anyone disputing that?
No, I'm with you, but I
This
don't
guy,
really
Thomas
understand
Partey
why.
has been probably our best defender.
I don't know
on
why he
balance.
started Jorginho. It makes
Sorry, not
no
defender.
sense.
Midfield.
Thomas Partey has been probably our best midfielder this season.
He has,
Why
yeah.
are you leaving him
Without
out?
a doubt.
He's not injured, clearly.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's got an eye on PSV then?
What's
Sorry.
that?
That's a
Yeah.
ball though. That's a
Yeah.
ball though.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because when Partey gets injured, he gets injured.
Nice, KT. Right now.
Edge.
Shoot!
Oh,
Go on, shoot!
hit it! Oh my
That was a poor
mate.
pass from Marino. man.
God.
Shitty little pass. So
I think
easy.
that is a shot from somebody who's just been on the pitch 10 seconds.
This pass from Marino, give it to his feet. What are you doing, man?
I think he did well there, Partey.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he burnt up
Proper
so much
drag
energy.
to that, man.
Super chat here from Red Square. Arsenal is managing a player that has gone down twice in 3 games. Signs that his body is struggling. Let's be grown-ups. Come on, guys. I think he's referring to Ethan Wanyeri there when the substitution was made. I kind of get the point, but the frustration is
mine if we're
he's
2-0
been our
up.
best attacking threat.
You're trying to score, man. Talking about.
Did he look tired to you guys?
No, not really.
He looked tired to
was
me.
full of energy.
Looked like the only player that had anything.
Yeah.
Zinchenko, man.
Why don't we try and recover Trossard's legs? He looks like he's done. Jesus.
He has dropped a big, fat, stinking turd today, man, and he's still on.
Tell us how you really feel, Mario.
No, but does anyone here dispute that?
No, 100% agree.
How he's still on that pitch?
No, it's mental.
It is. Maybe they're right. Maybe when you're.
I just didn't expect you to say that.
Someone dropping a
So good.
stinker, but not someone dropping a stinking turd.
There's a big fat one as well.
No!
Power on that header.
The last thing I need is to lose this 1-0 now after all this.
Can you imagine?
Let's go.
Go on,
Yeah,
go on.
absolutely.
That's a bad
That's a
touch.
foul,
from
surely.
Partey.
I don't think it
That's
is.
a bad
Hit him in the
touch,
back.
man.
It's not.
It's a bad touch.
Dear.
And this ain't good either.
Oh, dearie me.
This is not good.
Oh,
Oh,
how's it got all the way through the rim?
again, poor finish.
You're asking me what party can do that Jorginho can't. He's not
My God.
started great.
He's come on. I mean,
Yeah, but you know what it is, Jack? Sometimes when you come on and you're still trying to get
Is it
to
a corner?
grip with the
Yeah, I
pace
think
of the
so.
game.
Yeah, it was a
you
tackle
can,
from Ben White. It was a good
But I
one
still
as well.
think I can't see any justification for leaving Partey on the bench today.
I don't get why he's brought Jorginho in today. Not that I think he was bad. I just didn't understand it. Because Partey's been, you know what, Jorginho's
I think
fine,
he's
but
trying
Partey
to
gives us
bust
something
him.
more.
I think he probably expected Forest to give us more possession than we've had.
Maybe.
That's terrible.
What's he giving here?
Take it again.
Pushing in the box, I think.
I'll put my jacket.
Give him another go.
Hopefully
He's
it's
gonna
just
make
a
him
stand
retake,
talking to.
What's going on now?
He ain't done anything.
Mate,
ref.
Kieran Tierney is
Just-
not. It's not. Come on, leave
What
him.
are you talking about, man?
Trossard saying?
Trossad's quite annoying.
He said, how long left?
Do you know what I mean? I used to really like him, but it's starting to
That's
do
what I've just worked it out.
Who's that?
I've just worked it out.
Lip read him. It's lip read him.
Since he come out and
That's what
was
Trossard
moaning
said.
and not celebrating
I've
his
worked it
goal,
out.
He's been
He
very
said, how long left?
How long, ref?
It could only be that, couldn't it? I mean, he's not.
Ref, I'm knackered, mate. How long?
Yeah, he said, look, come on, ref. Must be nearly 90 now, isn't it?
You asked him how many games you got left as well this season.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I shouldn't even laugh, man, seriously. But seriously, how he is still on that pitch is beyond me.
What is our next game?
PSV next week.
Man United, isn't it?
No,
We haven't got a
PSV.
game this weekend.
Yeah, there's none.
PSV,
and then Man United.
PSV Chelsea.
Well, play on. It's
Oh,
not
is it
gone off.
PSV and Chelsea? Or PSV and Man
PSV
United?
United, PSV Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to that Chelsea game. It's going to be a shit show.
And United have already beaten us once this season already in the FA Cup. Oh, good ball.
Actually, it was.
It's all right.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
The execution
Oh,
wasn't quite there.
Jesus.
It's all right if you've got a deadly number 9 in the box with fucking Mikel Marino.
Oh,
Saliba,
Saliba.
He's been rusty the last few games, I'm afraid, Saliba. There's something wrong with
He's
him
been
as well. He's been playing
silent
way too
today.
many games. Way too many games.
Oh.
Oh,
You better
that was
not.
a great ball, you know.
I think he's lost his drive.
Tina's going mad. Yeah.
I really
love
think
him. Like, he's
that
one of my
Saliba
favourite
No, I don't think.
feels-
We've just seen a man make an outstanding tackle.
No,
But
I don't
he
think
has
he's
been
I don't think
definitely
he's been
not.
that bad.
I don't think he's been.
He hasn't been at the
bad.
levels he was last
Exactly,
season.
that's
But
my
I don't
point.
think we can.
Well, I don't think he's been. I think he started all right. It's just
Yeah.
I think he's got to a stage where he might need a break. But we ain't got anybody.
But if you was Saliba,
Oh, we got Kivio.
wouldn't you feel a bit disheartened?
I agree with that.
You'd put in all this 110% effort and doing these clearances every match, and there's no one
Oh,
up
there you
front.
go. There you go. Keep going.
They'll stand next to each other. They don't move, do they? They just stand stationary in the middle. Put it in, Ben. Oh, my
that
God.
was poor.
Again, that's somebody that's not played for like X amount of weeks. That's what you get.
Oh, he's won it, ref.
Moreno.
I get a vibe from Saliba of like, look, I've done this. I've been outstanding. You're calling me one of the best centre backs in the world, and you do nothing to help me, help us win.
Give
like,
me attackers
it's
to work
fucking mental.
with.
I get the vibe is the
I'd
vibe
be
is.
disheartened if I
My-
was.
I would as well.
my
I'd be looking for a
agents
move to
and
Madrid in the
talks.
I'd be
summer.
livid.
Oh,
with the
yeah,
club.
no, he's going to go Real Madrid at one point.
course
I
he
just
is.
hope it ain't this summer.
God.
It's either this summer or next. And we could probably get more money from this.
Well,
summer.
have to
Maybe
be,
we can get this guy.
It'd have to be this summer if he doesn't sign.
That's the thing.
You know, if he does said I want to sign.
Is he
well,
right-sided
Player of the match,
or
bro.
left-sided? Murillo.
To be fair to him, I think he's been
I
good.
think he plays left for them.
I wouldn't know if he was
Oh,
outstanding
don't
to be
you
player of
dare.
the match though, but he has been alright.
Right.
Oh, where we going? Good.
I'm surprised. Trossard.
Oh, he's giving
my
it away
God.
here, man.
Come on, man.
hell,
One more
man.
chance. One more chance. Who's on the right?
4 minutes.
Sterling's through the middle.
I'm surprised at 4 minutes. I
Oh,
don't
we've
see
got no one there.
What's he doing? Someone
Go
help him
forward,
here.
man.
What is going on?
He's running off the pitch.
You
giving
say
it
somebody
away.
help him, but he should have done better than
so
that. Surely.
poor.
He just
Oh,
ran
I'll
it
set us
straight out.
in here. Oh, well done, Declan. Yeah.
He's had enough. He wants to go into the
Yeah,
stands,
no,
mate.
man.
I think the game's got
Right,
back to
Raheem,
that.
that's
Sterling.
good. That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
that's better.
Lovely.
Right, get in the box. Someone in the box. Oh,
He's won a foul, surely.
Oh, he's given a handball the other way
What?
because he's collapsed on the ball.
I understand. I actually understand.
he's waiting for the foul. Ain't getting it. He's
I
falling
think
over.
both teams are guilty of being lack of quality.
That's crazy.
Is there any foul here? Oh my God! Get up, man.
That's crazy.
What is he doing?
He goes to ground so much.
What was
doesn't
that,
he?
man? That was embarrassing, wasn't it?
That was, I'll tell you what that was. He knows he's not going to get past the fullback, so let me wait on a little touch, go down and see if I can.
Cop out.
See,
It's a
con the
bloody
ref.
cop out.
Can't believe we
13 points, yeah?
14.
13
Oh,
points.
it's 30. Oh,
I
of
don't
course.
listen. Why are
As it
you not
stands.
even?
Don't
It's
even
gone,
bother
bro.
yourself.
No,
honestly.
I'm just thinking how far
Yeah,
we're
but
actually going to finish off
don't
the
waste
top
your
of the league.
energy on.
This is the gap we got to worry
We'd
about
love to
because they're
stay in
behind
top
us.
three,
Yeah, I know.
mate. Honestly.
No, they're 6 behind us.
They're 6 behind us.
Yeah.
We'd be lucky to stay in top three.
Super chat here from John Basula. 17 or not, Ethan should have scored, let's be honest. I think he's referring to the opportunity where he spun
In
the
the first
defender and
half.
didn't let the shot off.
He should have at least
Should have
got,
shot,
yeah,
but I
should
don't know
have
if he should have
shot,
scored. It was
yeah,
quite a
yeah,
narrow
yeah.
angle. What's that? What's that right
Who
there?
was that to then?
I think both teams have settled for a draw.
Yeah, it don't seem like. Oh my
you're
God! Look, 3 of them. Not
joking.
one of them
A
gets
load
there.
Oh, mate.
Thank God.
Oh,
We'll take that.
All right, let's.
Forward.
Ref. Ref!
He's well in front. He's right in front of him.
I tell you,
Oh,
Oi.
come
Hey,
on.
come on. Don't take it quick. Don't take it, man.
I'd get everyone in the box and let Raya
100%.
float it in.
I'll do
Get
the same.
Raya
Let Raya float it in.
Here we
Get
have
all
it.
in the box.
I tell you what, they won't be playing
more
this
chance.
game back. Any DVDs going out of this game, man. The quality from both
Mate,
teams.
as soon as I get home, I'm watching the highlights.
What highlights? What highlights?
I'm watching the
The
highlights,
highlight-
Frank.
the highlights from this game will probably last about 45 seconds.
It's true.
We lost on match of the day.
The quality in this game has been subpar. I think that's fair
You
to
wouldn't.
say.
This it doesn't look like second against third, does it?
No.
Looks like maybe 11th against 12th,
Yeah.
14th against 15th.
This is probably going to be out after this whistle.
Can we get anything?
Raheem Sterling, what you got for me?
Everyone.
That's
What
a crap
on
crap
earth?
ball.
He's normally
was
good on
that?
delivery.
Why has he gone for that technique?
Well offside there.
That is
Why has
one
he
of the
drilled it like
worst
that?
Premier
Gotta
League
whip it.
matches I've seen this season.
Full time,
Doesn't make any
0-0.
sense.
Boring.
That was boring. That was.
Pub?
Shots.
We
What do we
need,
even
to,
say about that, man?
we need little mini games in the watch songs now for the rest of the season just to spice
Just to
them
get
up.
us through, mate.
You know what? That looked like a team that, first of all, knew they were fucking shit against West Ham. So had to come out and play better than they did against West Ham, and they did.
Which they did.
But also a team that just looked dejected. They knew the title was gone. There's nothing to play for in the league. Cool, don't get any injuries. Maybe the Champions League still to play for. I don't think it is. But look, what?
What?
What? You can't just do that.
Massive spider.
Tiny, man. So small.
Where is it?
What's wrong with you?
Did you
Well, that's
see
the
the
most
massive
entertainment
spider?
we've got on the watch along today.
How can you make that noise,
What?
point at
You're
me and
picking
run?
it up.
Yeah,
You're going to run
It's
after it.
tiny, man. It's like so small. Yeah.
Liv, come here.
While that's happening, I might as well read out this couple super chats that we've got. Ozef, 680 million and 5 years.
come and hold
Safe to say, Arteta and Edu are categorical failures.
back here.
Edu ran and kept it 100. Too many fans and AFTV pundits still glazing Arteta. Super chat here from Rambit Oak. I promise you,
Why is
we
he
will
on?
not be in the top 4 come the end of the season. Mark my words. And super chat here from Jesse PB. 1 shot on target. Poor. Concern for the PSV game away. Damn.
What else can we say, man? We know the situation, innit? It's like,
The season's done. We know this. It's done. I wish we could just fast forward now till May.
I agree.
Just get it done, get over with, and go like Patrice Evra said. Netflix FC, man. There's always next season. Ain't wrong.
One more
It's,
super chat here as well from Kay Hardy. That game was so boring, it almost put Charlene to sleep. Did you nearly fall asleep at any point?
Yeah, we know it. I see it, man. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to shout out.
Roger.
I didn't see it.
No way.
There was a moment. It was quite funny. Yeah. I didn't want to shout. I didn't want to be out of order.
I've been training hard.
Gabriel looks upset with Declan, man.
I know they're exchanging.
Was it the
some
free kick at the end there?
conversations.
He's on?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was some set piece deliveries all night. I thought they were shambles.
I'll
We
tell
had
you what,
Marino
though,
that had a
one
header.
thing I've noticed straight away, you can tell who's happier with that result. Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course they are. They're going for. They know the title's done. They just
No,
want to
but
stay in the top 4.
Dan, we are
Draws
not
are
going
fine
for
with
a
top
title.
4. No.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest are going for the top 4.
Yeah.
We don't care. I don't actually care, really, if I'm honest, where we finish. Everyone else wants to stay in this top 4 thing. I couldn't give a damn if we don't win this league. Honestly, man, I'm sick and tired of this every year. Every single year, man. Just get me across the line. It's absolutely crazy. This is like completely and utterly. I mean, how many points is it actually going to be? You know, everyone said we might finish
13 points now.
Yeah, we might finish the table second and be 5 or 6 points behind Liverpool. 15 or 16 at the moment it's going to be.
The Forest fans
I mean,
are
we've still
clapping
got to
their
go
team
away
off.
to Anfield. We've still got to go to Everton away. We've still got to go United away. We've still got Chelsea and Fulham at home. I think in the top 10, we play them all other than 2.
We've not scored in 2 successive games now, Liv.
Mate, it's just bleak, as I said at the beginning. And even when we did win the other day against Leicester and Mikel Merino come there at the end, we were rubbish and it was boring again, mate. And we didn't look like scoring at all until those last, moments. But I just see a lot. I see more losses, more draws, and I'm sorry, but I see more injuries because we cannot rotate our front three enough.
Jack?
Yeah, it's just so boring. Not scored in 2 games. It's. I mean, look, we all knew it was going to be rough when they gambled the season by not signing the strike. What was it? Keeping the powder dry. And then Martinelli goes down 2 days later with a hamstring injury. We go to Dubai so everyone can rest and recover, and Havertz tears his off the bone or whatever he's done and has surgery. So, yeah, they gambled the season. Within 3 days, we knew that was the wrong decision, and now we wait.
Charlie?
Yeah, disappointing. I feel like we did try a bit harder in comparison to the West Ham game, but yeah, it was just quite flat. We're just not able to score goals, simply.
Yeah, there's no confidence in this team as well. I think that's apparent.
Oh, Pope, can you...
And teams are sussing us out. I mean, it was noticeable today that Nwaneri, who I thought was our best player, still can't understand why he was taken off unless there was an injury or something, or the niggle. But even him, if you notice, whenever he got the ball, they double-teamed him. Whenever they cut inside, they had players waiting for that. And we just showed no imagination. I know Dan was very critical of Marino's positioning. Yeah, there's very few positives to take from that, other than the fact that we didn't get beaten. Second game in succession without scoring, not really looked like scoring. The season's in danger of going a certain way, you know. We really... Maybe it's a good thing that we're not playing this weekend. I don't know.
Go Dubai. I think there's positives to take from this performance.
Go Dubai again. We've got a weekend off.
Let's spend another 1.2 mil. I think there's positives from today. I know what you're saying. I feel dejected as well, but I think we played well. This is a hard place to go.
We played well.
I think we played well. We were the better team today at a very tough ground, yeah. And considering that our front three were Nwaneri was a shining light, but he's 17 years old. The other two are absolute shambles. Playing a midfielder up front and Trossard, who's finished. Yeah, if we had Martinelli, Havertz, and Saka today, and we played like that, we would have scored 2 or 3 goals. We would have created way more chances. I think it's the squad right now. I don't think you have to start looking at Arteta and saying you're a problem, blah blah blah. Defense is obviously good enough. The midfield's very good. Our attack is in shambles. What do you expect? And 0-0 away at Forest with the attack that we went out with today makes so much sense.
I think, listen, whenever you go to a third place team in the Premier League away from home and you get a point, it's not a bad result really. But I'm just looking at where we are now compared to where we were earlier in the season, or even in that 15-game run. The performance today, we just didn't really look like we had cutting edge.
You're saying the same thing, and I agree with you. But there is a reason that we don't have a cutting edge. Our attack is in shambles.
Yeah, but the difference between what you've said and what I've said is that you said you thought they played well. Yeah, I
thought they played well for what we had today.
Oh, okay, right.
In terms of we have a very good defence, a very good midfield, and
basically
no
saying
attack.
you got what you thought.
100%.
Everything was good until the final third.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. If we had Saka on the right today, maybe put Nwaneri on the left, or Martinelli on the left, or Nwaneri in the middle, or Havertz, I think, and we put in that performance and played how we played in terms of a unit, I think we win that game. So I don't have to go, get way ahead of myself and say I'm so disappointed.
No, I wasn't saying
look at
that.
what we have up top and say I expect that.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed with the performance, but it's the reason why we have to see these performances. Like in isolation, I'm happy with that, but the fact that it's come to being happy 100%. With that is what we're disappointed about.
How many times have we said this, Jack?
Yeah,
I've sat on this sofa and said probably 12 times how disappointed I am with last summer, how disappointed I am with January.
Like,
We've got to hold it as fans, that's what the club's done to us.
I want to know the opinions of our so-called amazing owners. I'm bored watching that. I want them to explain to the fans what they thought of that game and why they think we didn't score goals. I'd love them to. They don't have any voice, these owners.
No, these owners aren't watching, for starters.
Like we might genuinely have to go to the Bernabeu and sub Tierney on for Zinchenko, start Moreno up front, bring on Sterling.
You know what?
We're not getting that far, mate.
I don't even think we're getting. I don't think we're getting to the Bernabeu. Bro.
I don't think we deserve to win against PSV.
Or it might even be a flair country, but I don't think we're getting through against PSV. Who's scoring?
I don't.
You know the madness about it as well. I said this to you before off stream. The owners will be happy with this season.
Yeah. Top 4,
second in the league.
Unless
Champions
we
League football, the revenue that comes in from that. We won't. I don't think we'll drop out of top 4.
Whoa.
If we were, that would be madness. They'll be happy with Champions League revenue. If we get past PSV, quarter-final revenue, if we can manage to squeeze past, they'll be happy with what's going on.
Of course.
The revenue we're making, the profits they're making, they don't, like, the difference between winning the Prem in terms of revenue and what we're going to get this season isn't that mad.
No.
Like, the revenue's still, like, big money. It's not that they're looking saying, these are our ambitions, we have to do that. They'll be more than happy with what we're going to get.
Am I the only one that's
Which is
not
the
like massively frustrated with the board though? Like I'm kind of like not that mad at them.
Oh, really?
What?
What?
Sorry, I don't want to be like that guy.
You're so brave,
Sorry.
and I love
Sorry.
it. No,
Why?
you're brave.
That's-
I like it.
I want to hear the second part to this. This is going to be
I
interesting.
thought you just said you were.
No, because
Let him land.
in January,
It's getting clipped. Well, sorry, Jack.
This might be, you think carefully,
No,
this could
okay.
be your last
Have your last
appearance.
stream.
Robbie sees this, you're in
Well,
trouble, mate.
there's a massive asterisk on it. Right, so let me land. They didn't want to go and spend 40, 50, 60 million on a Watkins, who they don't really want, who's 29 or whatever. They kept it dry, gambling that Havertz would stay fit, gambling that Martinelli would stay fit. Is there a miracle we can make up the 9 points on Liverpool? And then in the summer, because we've not spent 60 million on someone we didn't really want, we can get who we want, like a Sesko and Zubimendi and Williams, maybe. Now the asterisk is, if they don't deliver on that promise and we have an underwhelming summer, then it's a massive problem. They've sold us short,
So
and then they are a
saying,
problem.
Jack, is they writ off this season and when next summer it is.
I think they've looked at it. They've said we're 9 points behind Liverpool. Havertz don't get injured. Martinelli don't get injured. Saka's coming back. We're probably not going to win the league. So let's gamble on them staying fit, and then get who we want in the summer and go again, rather than throwing 60 mil at Watkins, who's going to turn 30, isn't who Arteta really wants, just for the sake of making the miracle of catching Liverpool slightly more
So
possible.
you're happy with
I
that
see the
decision?
logic.
You think that's the
I'm
right
happy
decision?
with that decision.
If we get Isak.
If they go and do this monumental summer that they've been going on and on about, the media
How
get
many
briefed
times
every
you
time we
heard that,
lose. That's what I'm saying. That's the asterisk. If we go into the summer and you get all these reports of like Sesko didn't want to join because of game time and they didn't want to pay for Isak and Williams wasn't the right profile.
You know,
and then we go
Sesko
and
hasn't
do
even scored as many goals as Havertz, right?
Sesko's
I do not
exciting,
want
man.
Sesko.
21 years old.
If
Nah,
that's the
nah.
monumental signing we're making in
You're
summer,
bringing in
I'm
two
absolutely
21-years and
fuming.
Nico Williams.
Yeah, I
and
must
Sesko.
admit, I'm
Tap
with
me
these
out.
guys. I don't really want
I'd
Sesko.
be fuming.
I see what you're saying.
I see the logic of what they did.
I disagree. I don't think,
Yeah.
as any institution as big as Arsenal, you could just write off a season.
I feel like if they'd done a loan,
I think there's still so much to play for.
I don't excuse them not doing a loan, not doing a Tell, a Kolo Moani, but the fact that they didn't go throw 60 mil at Watkins, I'm okay with. But seeing that like Kolo Moani, Tell, and that were out there, that's what I'm.
The way you're saying, I don't think Watkins would have been a waste. I think 60 mil on Watkins would have been a great signing.
But that's that 60 mil on Watkins, who's about to turn 30, and then that 60 mil you can't spend on the profile that Arteta really wants. That means you can't, if you want Sesko,
I
get
think
him.
he just turned 29, so about to turn 30.
No, but that's what the problem is, isn't it? We've got a board that is too preoccupied with business decisions.
Yeah, but
Well, no one knows who's in charge of this, man.
But let me just bring your attention to something I've just noticed here. If you look at Arsenal's 4 games, right, there's a real recurring theme here. Played Newcastle, didn't score against them. Played Leicester, one of the worst teams in the Premier League. We scored twice there. Played West Ham, no goals. Played Forest again today, no goals. So that's 3 out of those 4 games we've not scored. I think the problem is quite apparent. It goes back to what you were saying. You can play well as much as you like. If you've got no threats up top, then it's inconsequential.
I agree. I think without attack, it's not rocket science. But I did see this against Everton, and Havertz and Saka were playing, and I did see this in the past where we've struggled to score goals. So there is definitely an element of our attack that is completely missing now, not just player-wise. Because I've seen this now for a while in terms of our lack of fluidity. I haven't seen enough in the final third. And I can't think of many attackers that Mikel Arteta has got hold of and turned into a world beater, because Saka is the only one I can look at and even think about. You can go back to Lacazette, Aubameyang, Eddie Nketiah, Willian, Trossard, Martinelli. You can look at players like Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira. How many of those 9 players are absolute world beaters? None of them. So what is wrong with Mikel Arteta's attack coaching? Because the defence looks cool, and the midfield's good, and the transition we can get the ball to the final third, then blank. Why is that?
And ironically, that's the thing we were
Why
sold
is that?
on when he came in. It was like, oh, look what he does with wingers. Like, look what he did to Mahrez and to
Sterling.
Sane and to Sterling. Like, he's going to make our wingers so much better.
Oh, what it is,
and outside
man.
of Saka, Martinelli's getting worse by the season. But
So is Odegaard.
Martinelli was getting better when Arteta came.
To be
He scored
fair,
15 goals in the
yeah.
Prem.
I think-
Injuries kind of.
I think he's
hampered
amazing
him.
in transition.
Saka has
Low
got better
blocks,
and better
maybe
and
not.
better. He just, if Arteta had 3 world-class players in attack, we'd be a ridiculous team. I think we'd walk this Prem.
If it's a big word.
If you had Saka on the right, Gyökeres or Isak up front, and maybe not even World Club, maybe it's like someone like Semenyo on the left, or like an Adeyemi, just someone, it's just someone who just attacks every single time, pace in behind, wants it.
Right, I don't want to disrupt your flow. I hear what
league.
you're saying, but I do want to bring in Frank. I want to wake him up. He looks like he's about to
Sorry, I think I'm falling asleep at this point. I'm yawning.
It wasn't that bad, was it, Frank?
I mean, I think for me it is, it's another frustrating one which now sees us, 13 points behind Liverpool. And Laurie, we're here every week and you ask me, is it over yet? I think today I've hit rock bottom, I don't think there's any coming back from 13 points. And as much as I say, it's not over until it's mathematically over, it's only going to take, a catastrophic downfall from Liverpool and 100% wins from Arsenal to change the course of this Premier League season. So I think that's it for me today. I think Liverpool have done it, and that's painful to admit. And I think pretty much based off of the chat and stuff that I'm seeing here, I think everyone's of the same opinion.
To be honest, Frank, what you're feeling now, I already felt that on Saturday, so I'm kind of past that a little bit. But what we're gonna do now, guys, is to wrap up very, very quickly, and just in a couple of seconds, just give us your thoughts on the game. Liv.
It's just, I just want to say, I just say the same thing every week, don't I? I mean, again, glaringly obvious issues. Our attacks, well,
non-existent.
It's just non-existent. Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, man, same. Bring on next season. Bring on the Champions League. That's it.
Dan.
If I was Mikel Arteta and someone alongside me tonight, and I would have said I'm going to take Ethan off, I would have said, over my dead body, you taking Ethan off. There you go. That's what I would have said.
I like that one.
And he did take him off. So Mikel Arteta, huge L in my opinion tonight, yet again, and can't get us across the line in my humble opinion. That's
very quickly, Charlie.
So what was the question?
Just your overall thoughts in a few seconds.
Disappointed to not get the win today. Let's just take this time to rest, recover, and then see what happens against PSV.
Jack?
Yeah, all good bar the attack, and I just opened Twitter to see that Sesko's just bagged his 17th for the season, so even more negativity. But look, I don't think the performance was that bad, but I was thinking the context of everything and why it has to be like this, it's just so disheartening.
And I just want to end by saying thanks everybody for tuning in to AFTV Matchday Live. We got a draw, at least we didn't lose. It's about the best I can say about today. It wasn't a very inspiring game. Both teams lack quality. We didn't lose.
You love my name?
Yeah, I did. Thanks everybody on the panel for their contributions. Thanks to Frank, the information station.
Frank.
And thanks to the people who tuned in tonight. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, we'll be doing some fan cams.
I'm seriously dejected fan cams coming in.
Also, don't forget the fan cams coming live from the ground with Robbie and those guys that are at the game today. I'm sure there'll be some very interesting opinions coming your way. And we'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks.